headrest of the front seat.
Yeah. I still, to this day, have not watched any of the Terminators. And I wonder if I've missed my peak.
Terminator 2 is really good. I don't think I've ever seen the first one. I saw it come on super late while I was like on vacation at the beach. Weirdly enough, those are always the movies that appear whenever you're on vacation and stuff at the beach.
Yeah.
And I immediately turned it off. Like, I'm not in a mood to watch Terminator.
I've seen...
Continue.
I was just gonna say I've seen like bits and pieces of 1 and all of 2.
Yeah, all of 2 is really good.
I think
I really like the first 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think from a cultural perspective, you could just watch 2 and probably be like 90%, 99% of your Terminator references.
I don't think you get the full. I mean, yeah, but it's not that good of a movie unless you see the first one first, probably.
I disagree. I don't think you need to see the first one to enjoy 2.
As someone who watched,
it's harder because of 1, though.
I guess that's probably fair.
Yeah.
It's like when you see like Schwarzenegger in 2, you're not just like, if you haven't seen 1, you're just like, all right, he's the good guy.
It's
he's
essentially
it's
essentially just like seeing Master Chief again. You're like, oh my god,
yeah,
it's him, it's the buff man.
It's the buff man.
It's the buff man.
It's Mr. Muscle.
Sorry, okay. I started the stream. I'm in roll 20. I'm ready.
You good?
I'm good. I'm here.
Yay!
Right. Heck yeah. Let me do this real quick.
Openly dragging you.
God bless you.
Whenever I came back to this chat, I was like, I had some words with our friend.
Yeah, he screamed at me.
Voice talking to you.
Yeah, he screamed at me, and then I cried a little. I was like, wow, Scooby's so mean. Oh my god.
It was like,
and then he lied to us about it. Wow.
Yeah, he was like, woman, get in here. I was like, okay, I'm so sorry.
Now I'm glad we're all ready. I am gonna go use the bathroom quick though.
You had all this time.
Unbelievable. Cannot believe it.
Wow.
No, Scooby was so cute. He was like, oops, I did not mean to join this voice chat.
Yeah, I was like, is there a chat, like a text room? And then I just joined the call room. I was like, oh, hello.
Oops, surprise.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was pretty mild. Usually there's like 8 people in voice chat and it's extremely chaotic. It was just me and Egg.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's another person here. Oh no.
Got a stranger.
I need to steal my friend from you. My turn.
She watches our campaign actually. She was like, oh, are you gonna stream? Yeah. That was egg_dishes.
Cute. Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, my art friend. I mean, she's my friend, but she also an art
she
friend.
does all that World of Warcraft art, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
She's so fucking talented.
Right? I tell her all the time. She doesn't believe me.
I'm gonna commission her.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's fault of being an artist. You're just like,
This I want to know.
I want her to draw our D&D character so bad. I'm gonna get there one day.
What is her Twitter? I'm gonna find her. I want to find this art.
Let me link it because I forget where the underscore is. It's like
at
egg_dishes. There we go. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing studies yesterday, so she did like flowers and
Yes.
stuff. But part is Liddy.
Super talented. I shall.
She drew Ella. I think I shared it.
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like I did. Yeah.
I really love her color palettes.
She real good at coloring things.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, look at her pin pose. She's crazy. Love her so much. Yes, I believe so. I think she's like if you go to her card, I think it's like a Google form or something.
She has an Etsy. Does she have? Oh, she's got pins! Wow!
Pins! Okay.
Oh, she has a thirsty Lucio. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's not thirsty. That's just me.
Well, no, I don't know. Maybe it's me too.
Actually, yeah, no, he's got a little tummy sticking out there.
Yeah, it's like a mildly sexy Lucio.
Yeah, a little bit.
Very cute. I like
Does
it.
she have her pricings listed anywhere?
I think
Otherwise, I'll
she-
just DM her.
Yeah, if not, I think I know she was working on it, but I don't know if she linked it somewhere or not. But she'll probably give you a link.
Yeah.
She was
Well,
like,
I'm
I
ready to
haven't
get
changed
there.
my commission sheet in like 2 years. She's like, maybe I should do that. I was like, yo, that's a mood. It's like, I forgot this thing exists. Also, Bacon, thank you for subbing. You're so sweet.
You're welcome. All right, you guys.
Did everybody
ready?
tinkle?
Is everybody? I don't know if anybody else left.
Nah,
That's
I
right.
think it's just
everybody.
you. And if they're
Alright.
not back, it's too bad.
Buckle up, kids.
Yeah, buckle
All
up.
right. So last time on D&D, you guys found yourself still in the high forest. And after leaving from the winter village of the Furbolgs, you slowly but surely made your way to the grandfather tree. With the guidance of the leader of the Forvar and a friend of, or close person, I don't know if friend is the right word, to Bellaman. You eventually made your way there with the centaur of whom you had met, and arrived meeting many other centaurs who were already there and seemed to be the rest of the centaurs group. However, after talking with them, you learned that they were not able to commune with the grandfather tree like they thought they'd be able to, and they asked if any of you would be able to. And after hearing this, you all sort of approached the tree and entered this sort of threshold in between these outer trees, and were met with a very strange voice, which claimed to not be the grandfather tree, but something else, which was very strange to Bellum in particular, and to Forvar, who couldn't even hear the voice you were hearing, as this is not usually how this kind of communication is made, and it sort of threw everybody off, but you were able to sort of get some information, albeit very vague information, from this voice. And you felt a sort of strange pull on the harp towards somewhere in the south west of you. And this strange foreign glow that was sort of around the tree and around the harp faded, and the rest of you made your way back with the hope that you would be able to find something in this temple having to do with the harp that would also allow you to be able to heal the centaurs that are in the near the grandfather tree. And after making your way back to the nut airship, as you guys call it, with your friend Albrecht, you sailed through the air towards the Star Mountains. And after making your way down through the Star Mountains in a sort of feat of flying by Albrecht through these windy, extremely windy mountains that seem to throw everything back and forth into the side, he eventually managed to land at the Star Mountains in front of a very somewhat familiar-looking temple, or temple entrance, as you see this huge entrance in the wall that looks very familiar and very similar to the Eye of the Allfather. However, it seems a lot smaller and fairly different, though it's very similar architecture. And with that, you guys are there. And let me change the song real quick.
Looking at our airship name, we could scribble out to make it say "Go Nut."
Yes.
Excellent. So good. But yeah, enough with the cool, fun recap music. Now you are at this strange temple, and the wind is sort of howling in the air. It is this very intense wind that seems to sort of not be as intense here as it was up in the air. You saw that Albrecht had to sort of tie down the ship to the ground to make sure that it didn't get pushed off the edge by the wind. But the rest of you are sort of standing in front of this very large stone entrance. And you all notice this entrance seems something seems kind of off about it. Though it's hard to tell exactly what. You see a lot of the like ground around it seems sort of loose. There's a lot of like sort of settled dust and rocks around it on the floor. And it does look a little out of place. And Bellaman, you in fact, while I don't know if Bellaman has ever been to the Star Mountains, you know of them having lived in the high forest for your whole life. And you likely know people from your village that have at one point or another ventured out here for some reason. And you have never heard of any temple like this here. You don't know if that's because of how dangerous the Star Mountains are or for some other reason.
Alright.
And you all sort of find yourself in front of this strange entrance. What do you do?
Every single time we play this game, my first instinct is, let me rummage through my bag.
You have a lot of things in there.
I have knickknacks.
You're like Mary Poppins.
True, he does. I mean, literally has a bag.
Is he cool?
Is there like a clear entrance that we can see?
Yeah, in fact, it's sort of just all entrance. There's nothing like it's like this big sort of archway.
Nor walks ahead.
All right, sweet. As you sort of walk forward, immediately you notice it's a sort of long, deep staircase, similar to the one you saw in the Eye of the Allfather. However, this one is not giant-sized. Though the archway and entrance seem fairly large, these are normal human-sized steps that go down. And also, unlike the Eye of the Allfather, there isn't any second entrance or any strange writing on the front. It is just this sort of very ornate entrance. And Albrecht, from behind you guys, up on the sort of bow of the ship, yells out and he says, "I'll stay here and keep the ship company. If you need my help, just yell for me." He says, "Oh, or use that stone of yours to contact Crowan, and then he can contact me."
If you want, you can have my cell stone. I'll participate with the rest of the group. I can give you my cell stone for now. That helps us.
I think so. He says, "Oh, well," and he pulls out a very similar looking stone, and he says, "Crowan actually gave me one of these as well before we left. He said it'd be easier for us to communicate."
Why didn't he mention that before?
Well, it doesn't communicate directly with yours. It only goes straight to Crowan. He says, so it may make it difficult to communicate directly with you, but nonetheless, it's a means of communication if necessary.
Who does Turret Stone communicate with? Is it Crowan also?
It's also Crowan, yes.
Okay.
I think, I thought you handed that to Elijah.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
Elijah just has everything.
I was just saying because you did that. You guys did that.
Okay.
You guys did that like
in our text group, yeah.
And I guess I should say that because you guys talked a little bit off stream and stuff, so there's like stuff in chat.
Right.
One of the things you did was hand him that, I believe.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, you guys.
Items to a man who openly steals from churches.
What? Hey,
Wow,
he gave
the deep lord. He gave it back. I'll have you know.
That was so long ago.
That was our first meeting. Like he
think
got
most of
guilt
our
tripped.
party
Yeah, he got guilt tripped.
Only
to
saw
give
the
it back.
giving part.
Yeah, you guys only saw me give.
Yeah, I know.
That is
It's
true.
true.
That's very funny. But yeah, you guys find the strange tale. Which of you would you say is the
Is the stupidest.
No. Which one of you? What's all of your passive perceptions? Actually, is a better way to ask this.
13.
Let's find out.
Perception. Me struggling to find it.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of things.
It's below all of your skills.
Oh, I
It's,
have a
like,
4.
as its own little thing.
I have a-
Oh, it's below the skills area.
Yeah.
It's like
Just
you have
scroll down a
perception and
little
then you have
bit.
passive perception.
Oh, I see it.
I have passive wisdom perception, and then I have normal perception.
Yeah. The
Oh, I
passive,
have a 14.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. I am 11.
14, 11,
For a thief, I
Um,
sure can't see much at first glance.
16.
16. Okay, I think that's the highest. And nobody else had anything higher than 16?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, Bellaman, make me a you in particular notice something it seems very off about this entrance. Make me a I'd say probably an investigation check.
Wait, where's the passive perception on here?
It's below all of your skills.
Look at the
It's like,
stream.
it has its own little
Cutie
thing.
pie.
Oh, okay. Mine's 10.
Okay, gotcha.
Gasp. What was that? Someone
Ooh,
cheered.
dang.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, Bellaman.
Whoa.
Bellaman
Damn,
activate
Bellaman.
detective mode.
He can see through all the
Bellaman.
walls.
He opened his inner eye.
Yes.
It seems pretty hard to notice, but you in particular, just like all of the pieces connecting your brain, and this temple does not look like it is supposed to be here. Like it looks like it just appeared here suddenly. There is no like the rocks around it are crumbled and broken. It looks like at some recent period ago this was just a wall. It doesn't look like it was crafted into this wall, and in fact, you can even look at it and see that the stone in the entrance is a different type of stone. Though they look similar, and it's nearly imperceptible, you very keenly notice this.
We see like Bellaman like looking, like he starts rubbing his hand on the stone and goes. Then we see him like reach down and like grab two rocks like next to each other. It's like bring them up to his eyes and stare at them, and then he like licks one, goes, and licks the other and goes. Dirt's different. And he throws them down.
I like just like rushes.
I'm just following Nor because I don't want him to do anything silly. I
Yeah.
worry about him.
Making
So is Nor walking straight in?
It's just
Why
sorry, I was
gotcha.
muted. I imagine I'm walking, and as soon as Bellaman starts like
Eating
eating dirt, he just stops and goes, "What?"
What do you do? Does it taste good?
He's looking for anyone else to think this is weird too. He is just, what is
Yeah,
going on?
I think I'm a
Ella's
weird
Ella's standing next to him. She's like, yeah, I don't know why he's eating
We're
eating
just
dirt.
like
I have no
group
idea.
staring at him.
They
Courage would
taste
not be
different.
at all.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this place not from here.
I mean, neither are we. So
Yeah,
it's okay, probably, right? Maybe.
If we're going to continue pushing forward, I can take the lead and check for traps.
Such a good idea.
Do a thief thing.
Sure. So as you sort of look down the staircase, you notice there are sort of many torch sconces along the wall that are a lot of them seem to be lit. However, it seems the farther you get down, they seem to it's lit. But the farther you get down, the torches seem to dissipate, and eventually you see at the bottom it just looks dark. You, Elijah, as well as Harmony, Corella, and Reginor all have dark vision. However, it seems it goes a little deeper than 60 feet, so you can't quite see past this darkness from here.
Okay.
But as you sort of go in and check for traps, make me a sleight of hand check.
Wow.
Or is that no? Never mind.
It
It'd
would
be
be
perception.
investigation.
But Yeah, or
Perception or
perception or investigation. Sleight of hand is a disarm traps, but I'll take your
Yeah.
roll anyways.
I'd rather do the actual skill for it.
Well, it's
Hey,
just
well,
as good.
Yes.
Going down this main staircase, you do not sense any noticeable traps. Everything seems to be just fine. Do the rest of you follow him?
I've disabled everything. We're
Yes,
safe.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And which one of you has the harp right now?
Scoom does.
Do I still have it, or does Hammy have it?
Oh,
I think you handed it. I believe last session you gave it to Bellman, who then gave it to Albrecht, who then gave it back to Elijah. If I'm remembering correctly.
yeah, I don't have it
Albrecht still
anymore.
has it. He just flies off,
It just leaves. Gotcha, suckers!
dips out.
Yeah, I think Elijah. That's it. I'm okay saying that.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it ain't in my inventory.
No.
It's not in mine either.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you all do you all step inside?
Yes,
Yes,
I
I have
follow.
a magic harp in my inventory.
Follow Elijah.
Sure.
Friends.
Sweet. Okay.
Don't leave me alone.
Also, I think from our early game, Turret does have that orb of light or something, or did we sell that?
I don't see it in my inventory.
What
Oh
is
wait,
it
no,
called?
I have it. I have the drift globe.
Yay.
Drift Club.
That's
Thank
what
you.
it
I
was.
can't believe I forgot the name of Drift Club. Classic item.
Yes.
I should probably give that to someone that's gonna remember about that.
I mean, you're the only one that.
Can't see
Needs
in the
it.
dark. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it's a pretty good situation to just use it now because
use
you're
it.
walking.
Use it. Use
Yeah.
it.
But I will say if once you get into the darkness, if like Bellaman or Turrid wants to see, you will need like a torch or some sort of light source.
Oh wait, I think I have something that makes light. Maybe.
Accidentally put it in the thing. It's an evocation cantrip. Light.
Oh,
Ah.
I also have that too.
I can't.
Yes. We can make
Sweet.
2 different
So-
colored lights.
Do you
Can you change the colors while it's
Yes.
on? Nice.
So what
Brave.
exactly do you cast the lights on?
Oh, it has
Let's
an
choose
give
to-
object.
yeah.
What
Oh yeah.
would
Does
she
that-
have? Let's think.
Oh, Harmony has a holy symbol, so she has a rosary with Lathander's sun on it.
I was gonna I would suggest like doing it on an object of like either on Bellaman or on turrets since
That's
they're the ones
smart
that actually
because I'm
need
trying
light.
to help my friends.
Because you all the rest of you have dark vision, so you can see 60 feet in
Just
in
cast
darkness.
I was gonna say,
Well-
can I find a like? Is there a stick or something on the ground? Because I would just pick that up. Be like,
Sure.
hold this
Cast it
glowing
on my
stick.
flower crown.
Sure.
Sit directly on my friend so that they are
Yes.
glowing.
Their skin.
Okay, Curla would cast it on his flower crown. That's
Oh.
cute. Bellaman's flower crown glows now.
Without warning.
Yeah, that's right. No verbal cues needed. Just you have a glowing crown now. You're
Sweet.
welcome.
And then does anybody what does somebody do to turret? I assume because one of you is also.
Just because if we do marching order, Belle and I are usually on opposite ends, so
Mhm.
I can
Sure.
use the light and hold on to someone if you don't want to use your spell slots. But
It's a
Trip.
cantrip.
I
Well,
can
it's a
cast this
cantrip,
all over
you
the
can-
place.
It doesn't use up anything, which is why it's fun. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to have
I
glow?
assume doesn't
Alright.
light things up, right?
Say that again.
Sea dust, and I haven't used
Oh
it.
yeah, pixie dust I think makes people float.
So far.
But it's like inconsistent. Yeah, it's inconsistent as to what it actually does. So
Okay, interesting. So
Wait a
maybe
minute.
not
I forgot we had that.
So these torches are lit.
for about halfway down they're lit, and then after a certain point they are put out.
Stop. Yeah.
Can I I'll hold a hand up for everyone to stop, and I'll just give the hallway a listen if I can hear anything below us.
Make me a perception check.
Oh man. Fuck.
Oh boy, let's see.
You don't really hear
Spaghettios.
you don't really hear anything particularly interesting. Just sort of.
I'll do like some other really
Wave
convoluted
noises.
hand symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the SpongeBob knee slaps.
As you guys get about halfway down to the point where the torches sort of stop, you suddenly feel the ground sort of shake. And as you do, what do you mean an error occurred while playing? How rude. What is the bot just cannot play this song apparently. Hold on. I'll just get a different song. No, that is way too creepy. Sorry. I have to find. It's not. Hold on. Let me just. You know what? I don't need a song for this exact moment. You guys see. The ground sort of starts to shake, and you see some of the torch sconces sort of fall off the wall, and there's almost like a blur to the room for a second. It looks like somebody just like turned up the chromatic aberration scale to like 100% for like a second, and then suddenly
My eyes.
yeah, and suddenly it stops. But as you look around you, you immediately notice the doorway where you had entered just a moment ago looks like solid stone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, in front of us, it's solid stone now?
No, the way you just came in.
Oh,
looks
I
like
see.
solid.
We're sealed inside. Fun. Okay.
It doesn't. It's immediately is very strange to you because it doesn't sound like there was some sound or look like there was some sort of cave in or some sort of door closed. It just looks like there's a wall there that wasn't there a second ago.
Y'all hate caves like I do?
Some kind of magic tomfoolery here.
I just mutter like I hate magic.
Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Every time we go into a mountain, it shuts us inside.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose this is a slightly better entrance than the last place you went in, since you fell down some crazy chute.
That's true, and ended
Shoot
up in
from
some
left.
cages
Yes,
and stuff.
disembodied voice. You were right.
Where? Why did the music bot just like break? Hello?
Hello?
I have him as server is deafened.
It's yeah. It's
Oh yeah,
it has
he's
that-
supposed to be deaf, and he's not supposed to be muted. But like he's just not playing anything anymore.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Maybe-
anything from
Yeah,
him
maybe
yet.
reboot him.
Kick him.
I don't know how to do that. I guess I can. Okay, yeah. Let me just kick him real quick. Just imagine there's some like really cool music playing right now. You know.
Easy.
That's
in my brain.
I was like half expecting this Seinfeld theme.
That's what's
That's
going
pretty
on
good.
in Reg's head or Nora's head.
Always. That or Benny Hill. The Benny Hill theme
I
is
could see
pretty good.
both.
I feel like the Benny Hill theme is him in a fight.
There we go. Sweet. All right, you find yourself in this strange or you find this strange wall of stone by the door you entered. What do you do?
I sigh loudly. Well, it seems like there's only one place to go.
And I will say to Bellaman specifically, because you made such a great check before, looking at this stone wall, it looks like another different type of stone.
What the hell?
It doesn't look like the stone that was outside a moment ago. It doesn't look like the stone of the wall. It looks like a completely different type of stone.
Does it naturally mold with the other types of stone that we've been seeing, or is there like an obvious I don't know, distortion between them.
It does not look natural. No. It looks particularly different from both the mount, like the stone at the outside of where you just were in the mountain, as well as inside where you are right now.
I was gonna look at this door and like ponder for a second. He's gonna reach a finger out. He's gonna rub a finger on it and lick it and go, different stone again.
Stop eating things down here.
Has he been doing that the whole time and I'm just now noticing?
I don't know.
Places.
No, I think that's new. I think that's new.
Going
Places.
to open the
New
door.
thing he does.
Smacking. Overlapping?
What?
It's official, he's lost it.
Wait, no, wait.
He's going crazy down here.
I said, Belle looks at it and goes, places overlapping.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
What door?
The one that he's eating.
Oh well,
He's eating the entrance.
The wall.
Yeah, it's not a door. It looks like a straight up stone wall.
And can I look up like against the wall for any kind of nook or cranny that might be, I don't know, secret switch or something?
I won't even make you make a check for it. There seems to be nothing. It looks like just a regular old wall.
I think it's a trap.
Just start feeling up the wall.
And you and I just want to say this now for future reference, but I will go ahead and tell you this is not. But if you ever think something is an illusion, you can ask me, like, you can say, like, I want to check if this is an illusion, and make, like, an insight check to see.
Yeah.
You mean we don't have to taste all the walls?
You can also taste the walls. And
Okay.
sometimes you won't even have to make a check.
The
if you taste the walls.
schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Oh, no.
Hey man, look, dirt looks like dirt, but dirt don't taste like dirt.
Yeah.
There's nothing behind us, so I would walk down the stairs slowly.
All right. You sort of walk down these stairs, and eventually you sort of surpass the point where there is any light coming from the torches, and now you are all relying on the two lights that you have created, as well as dark vision. So you can all see about 60 feet. Anyone who doesn't have dark vision, you can see about 40 feet in front of you. It's about 20 feet of bright light, and then another 20 feet of dim light. And everybody with dark vision, you can see an additional 60 feet. Or sorry, not an additional 60 feet. You can see an additional 20 feet of dim light. However, this isn't a hugely important detail, but all of you have dark vision. Anything that you're seeing with dark vision that like isn't the light, so if like in the case of you're near the light, the extra 20 feet is in, basically it's in like monochrome. It looks like black and white. You can't discern any color within just dark vision, but you can see. However, as you continue down this large staircase, you eventually make it to sort of what seems to be like the bottom. It wasn't that much farther from where the lights stopped. It was only about another additional 60 feet or so. However, you sort of end up here in this sort of seems like a long hallway. On the edge or the far end of the hallway, there is a sort of large dual staircase, I guess is the best way to put it. It looks like two staircases that sort of start from the center, curve out, and then curve back into a sort of balcony above. And on top of that, there is a very large looking door, and another pedestal or some sort of pedestal in front of it. The hallway is just about 60 feet long, so you can just barely see it at the edge of your vision, the people with dark vision. And the rest of you also notice on either wall adjacent to you, there are two doors on each wall, so 4 in total, that are not as big as the large door at the end of the hall, but they both sort of seem to go off left and right.
There are 2 or 4 doors?
4 doors total, 2 on each wall.
Okay.
And then technically 5. You count the big, huge door at the top of the staircase.
Are there any distinguishing writing? Any designs that look identifiable?
Funny you should ask. I will make you make a check for this since you specifically asked about that. There isn't any particular writing, so to speak, but you notice, and I'd say at least who was it who investigated this before? I believe it was Corella. You as well notice that the walls of this place look. Not only do they look similar to the ones in the Eye of the Allfather, but they actually look identical to the walls that you saw in the middle of the high forest that seemed to be separated from an actual structure. They look exactly the same, and you can even see there is sort of that strange script that is very extremely faint that you couldn't read. Does seem to line these walls as well. But it's extremely faint. You almost have to feel the wall to even notice it.
Is it like Arcana magic symbols, or is it an actual language?
It seems like magic symbols, yeah.
Okay.
It does not seem like a written language, or at least not one any of you know. But
So-
yeah, you
Sorry, not to make you repeat yourself again, but the staircase at the top has 2 doors, and you said there's one on the left and the right?
No, there's one big door at the top of the staircase, and then there are 2 doors on either wall. So 4 in total. Like if you imagine
at the bottom of the stairs and the top is what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
oh, sorry. Okay, I'll do a better job explaining. So it's like long rectangle room. 2, you're on the sort of short end, and then on the other short end, there's one big door at the top of the staircase, and that's the only thing at the top of the staircase other than a small pedestal. And then on the floor you're on either wall, there are 2 doors to each side.
okay,
So 4 doors.
bless you.
Yeah.
What's on the pedestal?
You would have to climb the staircase to see.
I'd throw Elijah up the stairs.
I will approach cautiously, checking for traps again.
Sweet. Roll me a investigation check
Ooh,
again.
real Indiana Jones hours.
Honestly.
In this main room, you do not notice any sort of traps of any kind. However, I will say that you notice sort of above you in this room, you find it strange that you can't really tell how tall the ceiling is, and in fact, as you look up, you notice that there's almost sort of a wall of darkness. It seems close enough to where you should be able to see through it with dark vision, but it is completely.
Oh no!
You can't see through it at all.
Uh-oh. I'll look
And that's about 40 feet above you.
Okay. So I make those who are paying attention aware above us, and I'll continue moving forward to see what's on the pedestal.
As you sort of climb the staircase, you actually climb up and notice the pedestal has what seems to be 4 slots sort of engraved in the center of it that all seem to be sort of diamond shaped. And you notice that 2 of these slots actually have small, like, crystals seemingly placed in them. One is this sort of green color, and the other one is this sort of blue color. And the other 2 seem to be empty.
I guess I can ascertain that we might need to go through those doors back there.
Yeah, it's probably like a key type deal. I want to approach the door on the first floor on the left.
First floor on the left. Gotcha. Okay, sweet.
Does-
You
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, does it have like markings on it like all the other doors do? Does it seem?
No, in fact, the like the 4 doors in this room, the 4 like smaller doors, are made of stone, but they don't seem to have any like peculiar markings on them or anything. But the big door, which I'll say now that you've gotten just a little bit closer, you can sort of see because it was just at the edge of your vision, does have some strange markings on it, like those that are on the walls. But these doors don't seem to have any sort of markings like that. They seem to be a slightly different material than the walls of this building or structure.
Pretty sure I have a spell that we could go through the door, but I don't know what everybody wants to do.
All I know is no one goes into a room by themselves this time.
No, I'm.
Yeah, I start pointing at her like that.
I will say, just to save you time, that if you, because I assume you're talking about Dimension Door, you can only take yourself and one other person through per spell slot, basically. So per use. And given the amount of 4th level spell slots you have, and how much it would take to get back and forth, I don't believe it would be possible to take everybody through using Dimension Door.
No, I'm not trying to get everybody through the door. I would just want to see what's through, like through the door. I'm not trying to live on the other side of the door. That's a bad idea.
Gotcha.
But I didn't say I want to do that. I'm just saying I can do that because I know not everybody knows what, we all have equipped or whatever.
True.
I'm down to explore some rooms.
Does there seem to be like a diamond-shaped hole nearby or near it? Like, I don't know.
Near what specifically?
The door that I'm standing in front of. Like, I'm trying to look to see if there's like a key, like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's a pedestal up there and there's holes in it, I wonder if there's like similar holes near these walls as well.
There are not, but on these doors there are just like door handles. Like they don't seem unopenable.
Oh, I thought it was just like a piece of wall that was like stone. Okay.
It is a very strange stone door, but it looks like you would possibly be able to push or pull it open.
Oh, then I misunderstood you.
That's my bad. But the main door at the top of the staircase does not look like that. It looks like more what you described.
Okay. Yeah, someone come over here and help me open this thing.
Nora would help.
I mean, I can try and push it open.
All right, sweet. If you all 3 are doing it, then I won't make you make a check or anything. You slowly push this door open, and there's this loud sort of sound as the stone sort of scrapes across the floor. As you enter this room, you are sort of spooked for a second as in front of you see this large roaring bear, but the moment of fear sort of passes as you realize it is made entirely of stone. But it is sort of it's this sort of large hulking bear. I was going to say brown bear, but there's no way you would know what color bear it is. It's made of stone, and you see and it's sort of very precariously placed directly in front of this door. Like to enter the room, you kind of have to almost like crouch under it to get in.
I like it.
What a strange decor choice.
I think it's wonderful.
And you don't have to make a perception check for this. You all get a very strange feeling like you're being watched.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it seems you can't tell why, but you get a sort of overwhelming feeling that is the case. And in fact, I will say, Elijah, you specifically, that you notice the closer you get to the large door, the more that seems to be the case.
I missed most of that. After the door food arrived, what happened?
Basically, did you hear the bear part?
No.
Or was it past that? Okay, so you there's a bear. No, they pushed open one of the small stone doors, and inside they saw a what seemed to be. They were sort of spooked for a moment as there was this sort of large hulking bear facing them, but they realized immediately that it was made of stone. But it's very strangely and precariously placed directly in front of this doorway, where they'll have to sort of crouch into the room. And I said, you also all notice this very peculiar feeling, like you were being watched. And you in particular, Elijah, noticed that the closer you got to this main large door, the more that felt to be the case. But the rest of you are standing in front of this large bear, stone bear.
Oh, am I not with the party?
It seems. Well, you're just.
I'm in the
You're
hallway.
welcome.
No, you died, Scoom. Weren't you?
Yeah, Elijah did also die. I did forget to mention that.
I wasn't even
but
the one eating the dirt.
I assume you're still standing at the top of the staircase, but you're welcome to join them. I
don't want to be left behind.
Yeah, it's probably a good move. Reginor.
I appear with a burger in my hand.
I take a bite.
What is this strange food?
It's a mutton sandwich.
Hamburger.
It's an MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
As you guys are sort of all standing in front of this door, from I guess Elijah's pocket, you hear you hear what?
You want to answer that?
I take it out.
Well, so as you sort of pull it out, it sounds just as muffled as it did in your pocket, and you realize that it's almost as if it's like you assume you can very clearly tell it is Crowan, just from the tone of the voice, but you cannot make out anything that is being said.
Uh-oh.
I hold it closer to the ceiling. Yeah, I need more
that's
bars.
pretty normal, right? I mean, I never understand what Crone's saying.
Unfortunately, holding it closer to the ceiling does not seem to do anything.
Cram it back in my bags.
No! Maybe on the other side of the doorway? I say in a British accent. Sorry.
What was that?
If you sort of crouch under this bear, you as you do sort of crouch on this bear and step into this room, it does not seem to change either. It seems somewhat either aggressive or frantic, but you cannot make out anything that is being said.
Like panicked?
Oh, me?
It's really difficult to tell exactly.
Who can say?
It seems loud? Question mark. But it is, and yeah. After like a
That's
minute
just
or
Crowan
so
in
of that,
general.
it stops.
Well, we're in danger.
I try and speak back, saying, "We're going through a tunnel."
I'm losing you.
Shake it around a bit.
Can you hear me now?
You hear sort of more
Muffling.
muffled speech, and then nothing again.
Well, once again, Crowan's useless. That was me, not Ella. She would never be so mean. She would never.
You mean honest? No. He killed a dragon for us.
He did. Why are we so
true.
mean to him? We're like this asshole. What does he want?
But as you guys sort of crouch for this bear, you notice this sort of open room. I'd say it's about 20 by 30 feet. So fairly big, but not like huge or anything. Not as big as the main room that you just walked through. And you notice there seem to be what look like stone bookcases. However, there are no. Where'd the music bot go? Did he just leave?
Yeah,
I think he's on strike.
He's just done.
Barred
Yeah.
out.
What
He's
is
been making
going
music.
on? He just decided that he was done. He's like, you know what? I've had enough of this. You guys don't pay me.
He's like,
I don't get paid enough for this.
y'all are
In this
going
cave, I'm
down
gone.
deeper into this cave? No, I'm out.
Yeah, no, I don't like caves.
I
Howdy.
use something called Fred Boat in my server. I don't know if you want to try that one. It doesn't always work great either, but
Sorry for
No,
crunch, by the way.
Ruby usually works
It's fine.
fine for me. Let me see if I
How
can
dare
get
you,
it.
Scoom?
There's a
Scoom,
super
It just says
chat.
it,
We
it just
had
says
one
it's
rule.
offline now.
Scoom broke it with his hamburger.
Oh.
Well,
Some
it's
onion rings too.
So rude. So rude. I guess I can add back freaking the other
other
one
one,
that we
yeah.
stopped using. Or what's the one you just said?
Fred Boat.
Fred
One word.
Boat.
Red Boat. Let's try that one. Sorry,
Fred-
people watching this stream.
Fredboat.com.
Add to
This
Discord.
is your chance for a pee break, anyone that needs it.
True.
Burger
Yeah.
break.
Yeah,
Pee
grab
before
some
we all
water.
die.
Yeah.
Where it didn't even.
When
oh, there.
it's
when
great.
cute innocent Carson cackles like that, I get so scared.
Before you guys joined, he said he was really excited about today's session.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh frick.
And it wasn't
Anyway.
I'm always excited for us. It was special.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I love D&D. What are you talking about?
it's a
Um,
cave puzzle.
I'm scared.
God.
Okay, let me.
No puzzles.
Just I hope it has no numbers in it, because
Puzzle
that
for
one
children,
was
please.
that one was so hard for me.
And look, if we enter puzzle territory again, I'm gonna leave and just go watch The Princess Bride. I'll come back. Y'all let me
Don't
know when you
worry.
come back.
I don't mind
I,
puzzles. It was just like very numeric, and my brain struggles with numbers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just be quiet while everyone else figures it out for me.
You know,
Well, I
Math used to
promise
be-
you will not have to do any numbers.
math used to be my favorite
This time
Like,
it's shapes.
actual class.
No,
No.
no, I liked English. If we have a poetry riddle or something, I'm so ready.
Let's see.
We have to put the square in the square slot.
God, I
All I
hope
ask-
so.
That's what the pedestal's for.
All I'm asking.
Draw a house in one continuous line without
Oh, God.
overlapping any of the lines.
Oh,
I just want no more chess puzzles. I've had too many chess puzzles in my life. 0 chess puzzles, please.
God, chess. But that sounds awful.
I was gonna say,
I love
What?
chess, and that sounds like the worst.
Harry
God,
Potter.
The number
I
of
can't
times my
figure
game
out
would,
how to.
would try to describe a chessboard and
Oh,
be like,
it's
there's a knight here. And I was
hold
like,
on,
I have no
Carson.
concept of
I'm
this.
trying to figure out how
It's
to make.
semicolons. It's 2 semicolons play and then a link. It's like this.
Ah, gotcha. Do you know how to make it like the bot, like an admin?
You should be able to right click him and give him a roll.
Oh, yeah.
I actually am gonna take this pee break. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, Godspeed. Okay, I will. Here, I knew you were gonna say
Sorry.
that. Let's see. This should work. I will just give him my role. Now,
He-
now
He'll kick
Fred
us all
voted.
out.
Okay.
Don't hurt me, Fred.
They're multiplying.
Oh my
When
god.
Fred kicks Carson out, takes control of the server.
Oh no.
Takes control of the D&D game.
Fred Boat is actually a dragon in disguise.
Fred Boat the dragon.
Fred Boat.
Well.
Oh, his light's on.
This is now a
Oh,
vampire
I hear it.
masquerade
Do
campaign.
you?
Um.
Oh, I do too. I had to make it louder. I do hear it.
Oh, maybe
yeah.
because you already have it in your other server. You probably have the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Spooky.
him. Look at him with
man.
his music. I'm so proud.
The third bard on this server.
It's good to have a backup bard. It can't hurt.
Yeah.
Man, we're just a popular tavern.
Yeah. I'll wait for just get back.
Wow, this one's a lot quieter than the other bots too.
Yeah, it is. I noticed that. Mine's at like
The other ones I had-
9% right
I
now.
put this one at like 81. The other ones I had at like 5.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
man. What a bard.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Sweet. So you guys are in this room, and you notice there are these strange sort of stone bookcases, and at the edge of the room there is a stone table, and as you sort of look around this room, I won't even make you make a perception check or anything. It looks like there was a puzzle in here, but it looks like it's done. Like, you see strange books moved around in weird specific ways, and you see there's this sort of case on the table in the far room that looks like it's popped open via some mechanism, and it's empty.
So at the pedestal, it already had 2 gems in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll say, it looks like they already moved the gem to the pedestal from this room, maybe.
Oh, the other bot rejoined.
I'm back.
You had your chance, Groovy.
Groovy, you let me down when I needed you most.
Groovy just rejoined, is still
Fight,
playing
fight,
the song.
fight,
And I
fight.
was like,
Bard fight.
Okay. Yeah. So you.
I guess the question. Oh, excuse me. I guess the question would be, who completed the puzzle and what happened to them?
I mean, are there any other like exits to this room?
To this room that you're in right now, the small room, no. Just looks like there's one entrance.
Do the books have? I'm sorry. Do the books have like titles on them that are like thematic in some way, or like are they all one type of book? Are they just random books?
They do not have titles. However, you notice that all of them have this sort of symbol of a crescent moon and a diamond shape in the center, which all of you at this point would recognize as the symbol of Crystallia.
Are the pages blank?
Oh shit.
Yes,
Do you
pages
grab
are
a
blank
book?
in every single book.
Oh,
Right.
I jack a book and put it in my bag.
Steal a book.
Do you grab it
That's what I
from
do.
the right bookcases or the left bookcases?
What does that mean? You know, I'll take one from both sides.
Which one do you need first?
I take the right.
As you take, roll me a D100.
Oh my god. He ate a hamburger and now he's drunk with power.
Oh, that was a
that's-
D20.
Close.
I said
close.
D100. There it is.
Please don't die.
Are we fighting the bear?
As you pull this sort of red book off the shelf, you see just like about 2 feet to your left, a huge burst of flame shoots out of the of the middle of one of the bookcase where there was sort of a book missing. And make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, nice. I'm good at those.
No sweat.
Yeah. Also, I mean,
You definitely dodge out of the way without taking any damage, but
Okay.
it's sort of
Nice.
like you feel the heat, like very much so.
You almost singed your
your eye-
eyebrows.
Yeah, your eyebrows
Holy crap.
get a little singed.
and then I grab a book from the left side.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Roll me another demon hunter. this time you notice what seems to be a sort of like a sort of like stone arrow almost sort of shoots out from this this bookcase. However, it seems to be sort of far enough away from where you grabbed the book that it doesn't hit you or anybody else. It just sort of slams into the wall on the other side of the room.
All right, we're good. Let's go.
grab Elijah by the wrist.
I was also going to do it, so I'm grabbing the other wrist.
I was saying, let's go. We're done.
Stop touching the books, please. My goodness.
All right.
She like gently shoves him out of the room. She's like towards where the bear is. Like, let's just get out of here.
Were there any chests in there?
No, there was nothing else in that room.
I was waiting for you to try to loot the room, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see anything else.
I'll dig into my pocket and give him. I've got a potion of greater healing, and I'm just like, take this before you kill yourself. Like, just hold on to that.
I think I already had one, don't I? No, we already. I look back at her and I'm like, we already went through this. I got that for you.
Did I go through it, or?
Yeah. Oh no. Who is this? Is this Harmony?
I've got one, but I mean, I probably don't need it because I have lots of health.
Yeah, but
That is valid.
we did have that conversation last time. Elijah was like dead set on buying that for you.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Alright.
if you insist, I'll take it.
Maybe just in case. I probably won't need it. I am buff now.
She does make a valid point. And you guys, I assume you guys exit this room now, dragging Elijah by his ear.
Doesn't seem like it's a lot of fun in there. No, I don't want to stay.
I got some blank
Yeah.
books, and I guess a healing potion now.
Yes, you certainly did.
This is a greater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You sort of have to crouch to get out of this room again. Bellman, you in particular find it especially difficult given how tall you are.
Yeah, I imagine.
Seven.
I imagine Bell's in that moment where he's like, if he has to kind of like stand with his knees bent or like hunched over, just
What was he? 7'6"?
yeah.
7'6", yeah.
I want to imagine you like sitting down and scooting your way through.
Is the bear statue on a pedestal, or is it just like a stone bear just on the floor?
You as you're sort of looking at it, it is not on a pedestal. Did the music stop again? Come on.
The music just hates you.
I don't think it loops. You may have to put it in a few times. Yeah.
Here, I just put Groovy's back. Oh, and then the other one came back. You know what?
I muted Groovy.
you're
Yeah.
done. I just turned to unmute Groovy because
Okay.
at least it seems to be working now. Let's just hope that it stays working.
Is the bear like hyper realistic looking?
I was gonna say, yeah, as Corella and I guess now as Elijah is looking at it, the bear looks incredibly well sculpted. It looks extremely realistic, and no, it does not seem to be on any sort of pedestal.
Ella looks at Elijah. She's like, do you think that's actually a sculpture?
Probably not.
No, probably not. No. Okay, it's disturbing. Don't like that.
I put it in my bag. I can't.
That'd be really freaking impressive.
As you do look at this sculpture, the more you look at it, the more you notice just how realistic it looks.
Okay, it's creeping me out now. I want to go. This music is terrible.
Oh, I still don't hear anything. Maybe I need to turn
You have to make
up.
it louder. Mine is, yeah, it's like at 70 now.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, bumped it.
Bump up those spooky jams. All right.
I'm fucking leave.
Yeah, I yeet myself out of this room.
Yeah, this room sucks. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you guys sort of walk out, and you re-enter this room. All of you with dark vision immediately notice that the ceiling that you saw before, this sort of strange edge of darkness, seems about 10 feet closer than it did.
No!
Oh
And as you sort of look up the big staircase that you came down, you notice there is also a sort of other wall of shadow
Well,
Does-
boys,
about halfway down.
time for this game again.
Yeah, does the shadow remind us of that time loop
It
time?
feels exactly the
Fuck!
same.
Fuck.
No! No!
Uh-oh.
That's in character.
Yeah, I feel like all of us would just be like, fuck.
Without dark vision's like, what?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Bellman and
Yeah,
and Turner just like,
Velvet,
"Oh,
like,
Yeah, do you guys
Screaming.
remember
Yeah.
that last time we were stuck in a creepy mountain cave? There were all these terrible shadows, and we kept resetting over and over again. So yeah, that's gonna happen again now. Yay!
I was
Great
gonna
magic.
nope out.
fun.
I was gonna nope out if Carson said that there was like a figure at the end of the hall.
There's a figure? What?
No,
No.
No,
I was
there's
going
not.
to leave if he said so. I've been watching too much like horror gameplays.
yeah.
So our
Um,
options are go down the stairs or another door.
Well, the stairs that go up that you came through, there's now
Yes.
sort of a wall of shadow
Yeah.
about halfway down, about right exactly where the torches were lit. You can no longer see any more lit
I
torches.
hate it.
I tossed
need
you.
to-
I'm kidding.
Yeah. But other than that, all of the doors and the sort of tall, large doors seem fine.
We need to
Turn.
find the other two rooms that have the jewels and not a duplicate. Because it's going to lower even more and we'll come out with nothing.
Where do you suggest we go next?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Is there any indication of like dust or footprints leading into any other of these rooms?
Interesting question. Roll me an investigation check.
Because people have been here.
Where's that
Maybe the
check?
people were
Um,
us.
You noticed there seemed to be possibly multiple like very old footprints that seem to be mostly covered in dust, but you notice you notice two very particular sets of footprints. You notice one seems to be very large and almost lizard-like. Perhaps a dragonborn of some kind.
Hmm.
And you notice the other seems to be. You got a 17. It seems to be like a some sort of humanoid, person wearing shoes of some kind.
Thank God.
Where do those go?
Oh yes, of course. Sorry. You notice that the sort of humanoid ones seem to actually go through all four of the rooms and up towards eventually up towards the main large door.
Big door.
And you notice the dragonborn ones seem to head straight for the door in the back far right, closest to the large door on the right side. And
Have you
they
see any coming out from there?
you do not.
Oh, we gotta go in there.
Which room is that?
Front right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. We're all
Wait,
gonna die
none came out
anyway.
of it?
Let's go.
Good
If none came out of it, that sounds like a bad idea.
Hello.
Because don't we have to come
I'm
back
sorry.
out with the
That's
gem?
not me.
Well, I
No,
imagine
don't-
there's probably a jewel in there still since he didn't come out with
Right,
one.
he didn't complete the thing. I get that. I agree with that.
Okay. My thinking was that they didn't come out, therefore they died in there, and jewels may have been from the other ones. But I guess if the jewel door hasn't been opened, then yeah, that could.
Well,
that makes
the
sense.
other person's footsteps were leading to it, as if they went through it. So maybe they have been in there. I don't know if they have.
It seemed like a Make me another investigation check.
Are they crowing
And
shoes?
I'll make you.
Dun, dun, dun.
They do not seem to be like crowing shoes. I'll just tell you that outright.
Damn
I'm just
it.
scratching my head.
You notice that the
Kirby, get up.
and it's very hard to tell, but I'll say you just sort of pick up on this, that this might be the case. It seems like the Dragonborn ones are perhaps more recent than the humanoid ones. They both seem relatively recent, but one of them, the Dragonborn one, seems to be a bit more recent.
What do you think, Noir?
Are we opening this door?
Let's do it.
Yeah, Nora's always lucky. Where does he want to go?
Yeah.
Open it, Noir.
Yeah.
We shove him toward the
Open
door.
the door.
Yeah.
You open it.
Do it. You do it.
After you.
All right, I'm opening the door.
As you open the door, you see a similarly sized room to the other room you saw. You notice that there are these like strange sort of blue crystals around the room, very like some of them, they vary in size, but they seem to give off this sort of faint glow that lights the room. And it's in fact the only light that you can really see in this whole area without using a torch or anything. And you notice that in the sort of center of the room, there is a very realistic looking statue of a dragonborn, sort of holding one hand forward as if to block something, and clutching something in his other hand.
Oh, we have a Medusa.
The shadow turns him to stone.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or that.
Is his entire body and materials all stone?
It seems like everything he was holding is stone, like his clothes, anything he was holding. You see on the floor next to him is a sort of relatively normal looking but sturdy looking shield, and
a bag.
You notice another sort of very faint, warm colored glow coming from his right hand.
That might be where the gym is.
Guys, this is a really cool statue. Have you looked at this?
Oh no, he doesn't know.
Elijah, do you want to check for traps by chance?
Sure. Doing a ton. I'm glad I poured so many points in investigation.
Nice.
I had that or perception for this.
You sort of reach around the room and you don't notice any traps in particular, but you actually notice in the back side of the room there are a lot of sort of loose stones. And you rolled 19, so as you sort of press them in and sort of fiddle around with them, a small slot opens up in the back of the back wall of the room, which seems to look very similar to, you know, the sort of slots where you saw the crystals before, but it seems to be empty.
Okay. I guess we'll approach the Dragonborn. Is his hand wrapped around, I assume, the crystal and or just the glowing source?
Yeah, looking closely, you can very clearly tell that he is actually not only holding one but two crystals in his hand. You see one giving off sort of a red glow, and another one giving off sort of a yellow glow.
You mind if I break these off? Can
I
I
hear no-
can I get them without breaking him?
If you can
Tickle
tell
him.
me a reasonable way you can do it, yes.
Okay, so
And I can think of a way using something that one of you has. that
I
you
haven't mentioned this before, but I have this tub of Vaseline.
I'm so
I mean,
upset.
I have oil of slipperiness, which is kind of the same thing.
So,
It's a tub of Vaseline.
so okay, I have a question. I know he's holding it in his hand, so if we can see the glow, that means there's like a point of it sticking out or something, right? Like if he's solid
Yeah.
stone, right? And the light. Okay, so what is it, like the top of his hand is kind of open, or like?
I would say it is more accurate that imagine as if he is clenching it in his fist. So the
Yeah, I'm
top
staring at
and
my
bottom
hand.
are sort of open, but yeah, the top and bottom are sort of open, but he's holding it, so they
Somewhere
are
in the
like
middle.
yeah.
Okay.
So he's holding the thickest part. Then that's the crystal.
We could just break his arms off.
No.
I mean, he's gone.
I mean,
He
you
could
don't
come
know
back.
Well,
that.
make me a Arcana or History check.
Who? Allie?
Any of you who want to,
I don't care.
but definitely Allie.
Then I will. Fuck.
Good at 3.
I got a 3.
Aw.
Oh, I'm usually better at history than that.
Is that everybody who wanted to do it?
God, I
Oh,
don't
we
get
were
anything
rolling history, not Arcana.
either. I think.
Arcana or History. Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
I have a
Heck,
one.
I was
Um,
about to say
but-
want to
but,
roll. I don't think Nora's
I will
paying
say,
attention.
Corella, that's the 12 is enough.
Oh.
You recall that people, and you don't know if this is the current case, but making some pretty logical assumptions. People who are turned to stone, it is possible to restore them. They are not just dead.
Okay.
When somebody is petrified, they are not just killed, but they are not really alive either while they're petrified.
You can't break him. He's still in there. It's a person, probably. I don't think it's a statue.
Probably.
Well, I mean, I've never met him. He looks extremely lifelike. I can only assume.
Well, we don't really have any other options.
The turret has the slippery stuff.
Oh.
I do. You can grease him up real good.
yeah, Elisha, that's your specialty.
Whoa, hold on. Why am I doing this?
I mean, I can use it if anybody else, unless anybody else has something they think might work.
I don't think I have stuff
I
I
don't
can
have
do.
anything.
Let me look.
Does anybody have anything that would help for this? And/or magics?
I'm
It's
reading.
full
I
of
think-
magic.
I think I have a bunch of weapons, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Noir could just obliterate him. Just
I
dust
can-
him.
I can cure their wounds if they don't have any. I can detect if good or evil.
Wouldn't like a greater restoration have to be used to bring this guy back? That's
Greater Restoration can restore petrification. However, that is a 5th level spell. So none
yeah,
of you
that's
have
those
that.
are big guns.
I only have lesser restoration. You touch a creature and can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Yeah,
the
but
condition- But the condition
unfortunately,
can be blinded, death, and paralyzed, or poison.
yeah, petrification
So,
does not fall under the
no.
wings of
Technically,
Lesser
he
Restoration.
is all of those.
Technically, he is.
It
Yeah.
is true,
boy.
though.
I
What's,
can get him to tell the truth. And
That would be pretty difficult.
don't know
He's
if-
pretty
Let me help
stone
you.
faced.
I don't know if Mage Hand would count because it's spectral. So like, I don't know if it would pass through the stone part. If I could like try to use it.
It would not. Mage Hand does interact with physical objects, so it wouldn't be any better at doing it than a regular hand would.
I also thought if I put the bag of holding over his hand and just thought like deposit the gem in here and pulled it back, that probably wouldn't work. But that
Yeah,
crossed my mind.
I don't think that would work.
No.
That is pretty
It's
funny.
Way
though.
too convoluted. That's a reach.
has a
What's
question.
Bellman doing?
questions? Somebody has a question?
Yes. Okay. Is this a curse? Are they cursed?
You don't know.
How am I gonna investigate this? I could just throw a remove curse on it and see if that does anything.
Make me. Well, you can do that, or make me an Arcana check.
I'll go for the Arcana check. It's not my best, but we'll see.
Does this Dragonborn look mean first before we do anything?
Yeah, Harmony's already flipping through her book. Like
he's
smiling.
Based on his expression, I would not say he's smiling. He looks afraid.
What's he looking at, though? In which direction?
Where are you looking at him from?
Like, where is he looking afraid? And like, where is he?
Like,
You said he had his
pointing,
hand.
right?
Yeah, he's looking like directly in front of him, which I guess would be towards the door.
Where we came
So if
in
you're
from.
standing in front of him, it looks like he's, well,
He's facing
how
it.
tall are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we retconned. I'm
True.
5 something. I don't know, maybe like 5.
I would say
5'6".
he looks like he's
You're
looking
so
a little
small.
bit.
I
If
don't
you're
know.
standing directly in front of him, it looks like he's looking a little bit above you.
Uh-oh.
Person.
Yep.
Could I roll to see if Belle knows of any type of like monsters that turn people to stone?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what this is already.
Yeah, that's what.
But I will.
I was gonna-
But I will allow Velvin to make a history
I just need to
check.
figure out if Belle knows. That's the good thing,
Um,
right?
yeah, I'll say you have to get a pretty high roll to know, but if you do, I will allow it with history.
A history check. All right.
Please get a high roll.
Yes, 7.
fudge.
Unfortunately, Bellman does not know what this is.
Unfortunate. All right. Belle don't know what this is.
Can I look above us, behind, or like above the door? What he might be looking at?
Yes, and as you look over there, there doesn't seem to be anything there.
Oh gosh. Okay, good. I can use the oil on him.
If you want
Do you want to try that?
Yeah. Do I have to use all of it? I don't know how much there is.
How potent is it?
I will say no. If you do this, you sort of pour this oil of slipperiness over this. It's this sort of it's strange because if you feel it, which I guess you probably wouldn't be, but in case something like gets in your hand while you're pouring it, it's this sort of very sticky liquid. When you first feel it, it's this black liquid. It's very thick and heavy and sort of sticks to the glass when you move it. But as you pour it, I will say, as you pour it out of the glass, it sort of becomes a lot more, or a lot less viscous and flows very cleanly, and flows over these 2 gems in this hand. And as it does, they both just slip right out of the hand, almost to a magical degree. It seems like this isn't just like a slippery oil. Like this is like a magical level of slipperiness.
Okay, I'm sure it probably hates that.
But
catch the 2 gems.
both of them sort of fall to the floor. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll catch that, and like, did I get any on me by accident?
No, you're probably fine. I mean, not like anything to a substantial degree. If you do, you can like wipe it off, and it doesn't.
Okay, I'm wiping it off on Elijah, and then just giving him the rest of it. I'm like, I don't want it. Take this, please. I don't want it.
I take this stone.
Oh no, I meant the oil.
I will take the
want
oil.
the stone.
All right, so you guys grab these stones.
I got the stones. Shall we go back?
Yeah. I want to pat this guy down first for anything that might be valuable, even though he's all stone.
It's all stone. It is, you know, he has this really cool looking really cool looking sword on his back that is made entirely of stone.
Oh man. Oh well.
My Arcana check.
What's with you guys in rocks all of a sudden?
Oh, what were you making an Arcana check for?
I was trying to figure out if he's cursed or what the hell's going on with him.
Sorry, I totally
yeah.
forgot. That's totally my bad.
We did derail.
It what's the best way to describe this? It doesn't seem like a curse per se. It is definitely something magical that caused this. But as just to truly answer your question, it does not seem like something that could be removed with remove curse.
Something happened here.
I don't believe you.
Lies.
Well, we've got two
Cannot
of
help
the
this man.
gems.
Yeah.
true.
There's a cat in here.
Oh my
It is.
god.
Let that cat.
Oh,
The
I
cat
get,
get it.
yeah, you guys' cat Harmony is on the ship, but it did not come into the
Oh.
dungeon with you. Did I say
Oh.
Harmony? I meant Friday.
Yeah.
Harmony's
Harmony's Cat
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
My cat Evie is role playing her for you.
Thank you.
I love
I
that.
have a question. Oh, sorry. Someone else wants to go.
No, because I was gonna make a stupid joke. Keep going.
You can make your dumb joke.
Oh, time passed because I forgot what you mean. I was gonna say, oh right, our cat Harmony and our friend Friday.
Ah.
Yes,
No.
yes, of course, of course.
I have a question. If we don't suspect it's a curse, could I maybe try dispelling it if it's magic?
I will just tell you outright, you probably cannot get rid of this with anything less than greater restoration.
Oh, okay. Sorry, friend.
I'm a
What?
failure.
I don't
wanted to
want to
say
ruin
that.
your fun, but I also don't want you to waste spell slots. So
Okay.
I'm a failure as a
Thank
healer.
you. Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm a failure as a healer. I couldn't even save one stone man.
damn. Well, he's not dead. You know,
He's just
I'm-
sleeping. He's
yeah, he's
resting.
just.
Oh no, I
Going
tripped.
forever.
Elijah, I swear to God.
You guys what we came for.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Autobots roll out.
Smell you later, alligator. He's
I
a
got-
dragon.
I got it.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
He whispers,
As
"In
you-
a wild crocodile."
As you sort of exit this room, you immediately notice, and even the people without dark vision notice this because of how close it is. The wall of shadow is about 5 feet to the left of the door you exit from. The entire first half of the room is just gone.
Spooky ooky.
I don't like it.
And the ceiling is only about 5 feet above the main the
Oh,
large
no.
door.
Oh god. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Did we get the right crystals? Or are there only the two colors? Don't remember
Well,
what the colors of the
so-
big door were.
So there weren't any colors on the big door, but on the sort of
Okay.
pedestal there were already 2 crystals that were green and blue, and there were 2 empty
Okay.
slots.
Perfect. I'll go put the other 2 in very cautiously.
All right, as you sort of put these 2 crystals in, you hear another loud. And this one is. It's not only is it louder because it's a bigger door, it also echoes both back through the way you came and also forward into this sort of long hallway in front of you. And as you do enter this, or I assume, do you guys walk in through the door?
I do.
Yep.
We gotta.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
As you guys,
I pushed
walk-
Nor in first, actually.
Oh.
as you push through,
Hey,
north
no
through nothing-
pushing.
You first.
as you push north through, nothing happens.
What?
Until.
Is there
So-
nothing
so-
inside? Like what's?
No, oh, sorry. You can see. It's just sort of a long hallway, and there are lining both of the walls. Many statues.
Oh.
What do they look like?
These statues actually look like statues. They are on pedestals and they line the long hallway. Some of them are broken and knocked over, but most of them, about every 5 feet or so, there's a large statue.
I don't want to be in here.
Are they people? Are they animals?
They seem to resemble. Most
they
of them
human?
seem to resemble elves.
Are they dancers?
Are they
Are they-
sexy?
But so wait, have all of you walked through this door, or
Yes.
did you just push
Oh.
Reg through?
Oh,
No, I've gone in.
yeah,
I'd
I'm
go
following.
You walk in, Elijah.
Yeah, I go
As
in.
you step in the doors very slowly start to close.
Oh no.
Yeah, I rush in
Yeah, I'm in.
if I can.
Okay, so
Do
all,
we see
all-
if the black walls start moving closer?
if you turn around, you do, and it sort of continues encroaching towards the door, but the door shuts behind you, and you can no longer see it.
Oh.
And you are sort of left in this large, open hallway. Let me do this.
We took Belle with us, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Everybody
everybody's-
have the travel buddy?
I'm gonna do a real quick bathroom break. Just 'cause-
5-minute bathroom break, everybody.
All right, I'm
yeah,
peeing.
everyone needs one.
Okay.
Do it
Go,
now.
go, 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 go.
We're back.
Sure is spooky down here, huh?
Sure
Yeah.
is.
100%.
So, crazy dungeon, huh, guys?
It's been
Yeah.
pretty spooky so far.
Yeah.
So while I
Not
wait,
the spookiest dungeon we've been in.
not the
look, man.
spookiest dungeon you've been in.
yeah,
I mean, I haven't
Yeah,
died in this
no.
one yet.
You've died.
Yeah, that's
oh
it.
yeah, well we have died.
yeah, we died a lot.
We
We died
did
a lot in
die.
another dungeon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I ain't died yet. This is a great dungeon comparatively.
Fuck. Oh,
We're killing it.
Yeah, this is great. I
as
died.
opposed to being killed.
I don't know if you remember. We were like an hour into the first dungeon, and Carson has said, "Hey, Hammy,
Y'all
you're
died
dead."
74
was like,
times. Yeah,
cool.
you
Oh,
walked in
yeah.
a room, your life force got sucked away.
Yeah, I love that Carson literally just sent me a message. Hey, you died. And I was like, neat.
Panic, but-
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
That was
Again,
terrifying.
there was not even panic. There was just like, hey, you're dead. And I was like,
Hey,
all right,
you're
I
dead,
guess
we
that's
walk
it.
in and we find you as like a raisin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot you just like died alone. That's
Yeah,
so sad.
yeah, that was it. I said, literally from my perspective, it was, all right, let's go check this room to make sure Allie didn't touch something he's not supposed to. We'll make sure it's safe. And then literally I was like, y'all are talking, and Carson just sends me a message going, hey, Hammy, you died. And I was like, all right, I guess that happened.
You received a DM.
He said that to me, and I was like, all right. I started looking at my backup characters, like, all right, I guess I'll take one of these then.
You have
Shit
died.
happened.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah. Wait. Anybody's watched, listened to the new Gorilla song? It was good. I liked it today.
No, I haven't. I've been putting them off for a little bit. I've seen all the trailers that they've been releasing.
Yeah.
I need like to sit down and make a space for myself before I experience gorillas.
I'm back.
It's been real interesting. It's like pulling from like all his old inspirations. So like certain songs sound like different albums. It's neat.
Oh, I think I'm cutting out a lot.
Oh, you
Howdy.
gotta find me.
Hello. I'm.
Yeah, you said
Well-
fine on our end.
Oh, okay, good. It has been storming. Lake Ridge said literally every single day here.
Mhm.
Same here. Although it's like off and on. It's like it'll be pouring rain for like 3 hours, and then it'll be like blazing hot the next 3
Yeah.
hours. So.
This upcoming week, well, literally this week, I guess. It is Monday. We're getting storms all
Yeah.
week. I'm excited for it though. I love storms.
I'm
Yeah,
very
that's
jealous.
nice.
My storms last maybe like tops 15 minutes and then they're gone and I don't get another one for 2 weeks. And it makes me sad.
Yeah,
I've been
you
getting
know-
like 2 minutes of rain when I wake up in the morning, and then that's it. Sad.
We've been having some that last all day. We've been having some that last maybe like half an hour, but it's super duper intense.
That's what we get. We get the ones that last like. We've been getting storm in the afternoon, which means it's like, all right, now I can like actually get up and like maybe enjoy it. It's like, nah, storm's over, but the humidity's gonna stay. I was like, great.
Yeah, I went on a walk today, and it was like it started like lightly sprinkling like halfway through, but I actually quite liked it.
I wish I knew how to walk.
Yeah, me too.
Is everybody back?
I think so.
I think so.
Is Harmony
Cass,
here?
Red.
Cass?
Yeah.
Cass is red.
Cass here.
right?
Reg.
Oh,
Reg is here.
perfect.
All
There
right.
she
Great.
is. Everybody's here.
Yeah,
We
you
all
guys.
entered the room and peed immediately.
It's very scary.
Yeah, you sort of enter this large room, or this large hallway, I should say. And seeing no other way forward, you sort of continue, or no other direction to go. You sort of continue forward. As you do, you hear a voice that says, you are so close. Just a little bit further.
Oh no.
And you recognize this voice immediately to be the voice you heard around the tree. However, it sounds more sinister.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is it sourceless like the tree?
Yes, exactly the same as the tree.
Fuck.
Angry Deku tree.
So why is your dad so creepy? I mean, what else can we do?
But
walk
Go
to a
forward.
creepy voice.
Yeah.
Bellman, do you say anything to that?
Bell is just like the voice talked, and then Bell has a look on his face like things are like things are clicking in his head. Like, wait, like you can see the gears turning in his head. Just like, wait a minute.
And as this is happening, you walk deeper into this hallway, and let me.
So are we
First.
walking past these statues?
Yes, but
I
let me.
pinch a butt.
Oh my god.
You pinch a butt. There's unfortunately no response to your butt
Dang.
pinching.
It's like, whenever you're walking around the city and there's a statue, you just gotta rub the dog nose,
Of course.
What?
Or, like, have you not seen those pictures of like dog statues that have been rubbed so hard that like the bronze has been
No, but
Yeah.
that sounds
rubbed away on
cute.
their nose? It's so cute.
very
There's a
cute.
thread somewhere on Twitter.
Oh man, had no idea. Ow.
You guys sort of
Is
walk.
that a fart? Hello?
You guys walk deeper into this.
The statue farted when it pinched its butt.
Whoa, guys, it's dangerous. There's a map for this section.
If you're talking about that noise, that was my chair, so I apologize.
No, it's okay.
So
I have like a
Yeah,
little leather like bump
just-
on it. It moves. Sorry.
So you're not in initiative or anything, but if you're going to move, I want you to tell me where you plan to move and move one tile at a time.
Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
I stand next to Turret and I hold her hand.
Oh.
Have a
I pat
buddy.
your head.
I hold Harmony's hand.
I hold Ella's hand.
I guess I hold Nora's hand as well, and I roll my eyes.
Well, you're right between them anyway. You may as well
Yeah,
hold
it's like,
hands.
might as well.
Oh my god. Because Noir and Turret are very tall compared to Elijah, right? So
Noir
it's like
is
he's
tiny.
No, I'm the
almost-
shortest.
short as
I'm the
well.
shortest in our
Oh,
campaign.
really?
Yeah.
Nora's the
Oh, I thought
tiniest
you were
baby.
tall with us.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, okay, you're just like short and small, or short and strong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is baby.
Oh,
He's like
okay.
Wolverine.
He's
I
Deku.
thought you were real big with us.
Tall is
Oh,
he?
okay.
It's like 5'3", 5'2". What did you say?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my,
Oh my god,
he's
he's
Harmony.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ella's taller than he is. He's little.
Yeah. Harmony's supposed to be like 5'4", but then like her horns add a couple more inches, so technically she's like.
Ella's like 5'7".
Do you count the horns when you measure the height of a tiefling?
No.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure it depends on the tiefling. I'm sure some tieflings do and some tieflings don't.
Napoleon complex. Like, my horns count.
So,
Elijah's like 5'7".
Oh, we're the same size.
Yeah.
Or who's going first? Because I'm gonna be real, I'm very squishy, so I'm scared.
I will.
I mean,
I'm the rogue.
I can go first too and just tank. And then Belle, do you want to be at the back?
Sure. I'm fine with being at the back.
I check for traps.
Make me. Well, sorry. I assume you're checking for traps in this like current hallway you're in.
Yeah.
Make me a.
I'm gonna move very slow so we can all move together as a unit.
Make me a.
You know, no, I'll peel off and be ahead of everyone alone.
That seems like a good idea.
I mean,
make me a perception or investigation check.
Wow!
Holy shit! Amazing.
I got this. I moved 2.
I feel sort of bad, but I should. I mean, I have to be honest. There do not seem to be any traps in this hall.
Oh no!
I feel bad at 20 being used on just nothing, but there is nothing.
I mean, I've made a billion investigations. It's bound to happen one of these times.
But as you move forward a bit, you notice. Which way do I guess I'll just say you look both ways since your vision shows this. And I will say also for any of you who have dark vision, how it should work is if there's a source of light, which, for instance, Elijah, you can see sort of far ahead of you. There seems to be large blue crystal of some kind up far north of you that seems to be giving off some sort of light, and you can see that light from where you are. And then your dark vision works so that both Turid and Bellman are currently giving off the light from their light spells, which is why you guys can see as well. And then anything outside of that range, you'll notice is kind of grainy, and that's just, I guess, signify like the sort of black and white of your dark vision. So if anything looks weirdly grainy, that's why.
Okay. Oh, that's the crystal. Okay, I see that.
Yeah, it's far.
Yeah, to zoom out a little bit, I see it now.
Big honking crystal.
Yes. But you notice directly to your left and to your right, you notice two very strange sights. First of all, you notice to your left there is like, it almost reminds you of home. You see like
exactly what I'm thinking.
It looks like almost a desert. There is sand. There is like you can't see very much of it, but there is clearly sand all over the floor, and there's even what seems to be like a living cactus sticking out of the sand, and it looks very like misplaced from the rest of the room. It looks like it does not belong in there. It looks like there's just, for whatever reason, a small section of desert in this room. And to your right,
gonna like furrow his brow.
To your right, I don't know why there's a weird blue line there. I'll get rid of that. To your right, you notice, perhaps more shockingly, first and foremost, you notice a skeleton on the floor.
Spooky.
This skeleton does not seem to be made of stone or anything. It just seems to be
made of bones.
Made of bones. It is a bone skeleton.
Oh my god.
It doesn't seem super recent, but it doesn't seem ancient either. But you notice that
to see if it has like clothing and stuff on.
Yes, and you also notice that behind it in this room is this sort of large, seemingly, at least currently living tree that again seems very displaced, like it does not belong in there. As well as some like stones sort of scattered about on the floor.
Elijah's gonna look back to the group and say, I don't believe there are traps, but there are strange environments around here. And I'll move a little bit to the left to get a better look at the sand, but not get out of eyesight of everyone.
Gotcha. As you move to the left and you sort of enter this room, you notice. Let's see. Let me look at your eyesight. Oh, okay, interesting. You notice actually now. First of all, you notice there's even more sand in this room, and some like strewn about rocks. These large rocks that you can see here, and as well as the rest of you that you can see like right here at the edge of your vision, look very similar to the sort of broken stone wall structures that you saw in the forest. That seem partly separated from the rest of it, but seem to be, even though it might not be construed that well since you can't see the walls actually, but it seems to be the same material as the actual walls around you, but they seem to be broken or perhaps moved. And even more so in this room that you can see they're very much like broken all over the floor. But you also notice in the back of this room, Elijah, oh, whoops! Just moved the entire map. Don't pay attention to that. You notice. What layer is this on? Oh, there we go.
The
you
murder
notice,
layer.
You notice a
What the fuck is that?
you notice a figure. The exact thing you didn't want, but you notice this sort of cloaked stone figure.
Okay.
Against the back of the wall.
What a good reaction. What the fuck?
And it sort of looks very similar. It looks almost like it sort of belongs in that environment. It looks like the sort of clothing you'd notice back home.
Elijah's, if no one else moves, he's just gonna instinctually start moving towards it.
I might grab his hand.
Very slowly, at least.
I cannot see anything, so I don't know how good of an idea that is.
Do you move over there, Turd, to grab his hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably
There's something over there.
together. This
All right, fuck it.
is
Let's see. All right, you guys are all move. What are these blue lines? When did these get here?
Sorry, that was me accidentally.
Oh, that was you. That makes sense. Okay, I thought I did that.
I don't know how to erase it. Thank you.
I
just thought it was me, and I was like, when did I do this?
I was gonna draw a huge wiener on our world map, but I was like, I don't know how to erase. Maybe
I don't know how to erase.
Bellaman, as you specifically come around this corner, you can't see as far as Elijah perhaps can, but you can sort of catch the edge of this tree in this room. And you immediately, living there your whole life, recognize this is definitely a tree from the high forest.
I don't like this place.
Neither.
This music makes me nervous.
I know, I love it.
I said you're gonna see. Wait, Bell upon seeing the tree is gonna do a thing.
Didn't mean to do that.
Wow.
What? What?
Damn,
What?
really just running over there.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. I'm gonna say.
I would
I
move
have-
the map a little bit, not me.
It's fine.
I didn't see anything.
I have
No
hidden things so that you can't accidentally see them too early. So don't worry.
Ooh, sneaky.
I don't like that.
I'm
I
impressed.
was excited for this
Good,
game.
good, excellent, excellent. Bacon is learning the high tech.
Yes, the last week I just spent finally really learning how to use Roll20 and also making custom battle maps.
I was gonna say there's some real fun stuff you can do.
You're doing so
But yeah, I was
well.
gonna say upon seeing the tree, you're gonna see Belle like tilt his head a little bit, and then like hold up one hand, and then like another hand underneath it, and like slowly like make them to where they like touch it, like overlap, and stare back at it, and like overlap his hands again, and go, yeah, all right, I get it. This ain't good.
What? What? Why? Why not?
And so he goes, imagine a city, and then imagine
Dragons.
another city on top of that one, but not on top in the sense of fall, but like integrated. Two places become one.
Oh, like overlapping?
Yes.
Cleaved.
Again and again and again. That's what this is.
Is Noir following this?
Who was it who specifically made a check to listen earlier?
I did.
Elijah did.
I rolled like a 7 though.
Make me another perception check.
Yeah, I was wondering if this statue was going to be a living person or something. Investigation.
Oh, perception, but I'll take the
No,
whatever
no,
the
no,
roll
no. I want to do a proper.
Oh
No cheesing. I don't have as good as a perception as I do investigation.
no.
Well, I can still take the dice roll from investigation and just apply your
Yeah, true.
bonus. Is what I was saying.
I put it. I put.
Aw.
Okay, you get a 17.
What a
so.
sweetie pie.
Thank you, God.
You hear
Thank you, Jesus.
you hear a very faint ticking, like
What?
like a clock,
There's a
or
clock!
perhaps gears moving.
Did I
Um,
see those gears that were lying on the ground over here between me and the crystal?
You did see very distant from you. Let me see what you can see currently from your
Kirby
angle.
keeps
You can't see
trying
it.
to lay on my head.
But some of you can't see from
Aw.
your You do notice some sort of broken gears that you
Luna.
and if your gaze is sort of turned over there, you can see Bellaman specifically. This sort of large crystal seems to be illuminating some other strange structure, perhaps centered in this upper room. But do you?
Yeah, I look back at the desert area and I'm like, furrow my brow again, and then I turn back and walk a little bit closer to Belle so I can maybe try and get an eye on where this sound is. I say to
It's
everyone,
Belle's brain.
I hear something.
Belle's gonna you say that, Belle's gonna turn and look at you, Allie, like point ahead of you, and just like nod and then slowly start to walk forward.
Elish also moves with him.
Alright, let's
I'll
move.
come with them.
Ocha.
Yeah, they seem they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but sure.
Is it to the
do
right?
you-
Or...
Do you all follow?
Yes.
I have no reason not to.
Here, I'll move you up with the rest of them then.
And we leave the goat behind.
Oh wait, this is, I see. This is the wall. Got it.
Yes, there is this sort of strange wall in the center of the room. Seems to be almost like blocking the entrance, but there are like two sort of side bits you can get past.
Oh, okay. So I can pass through that. I thought I
You
could.
can't. No, you cannot pass through these rocks, but you can pass through like.
I mean, like this little gap.
Yes, you can pass
Okay.
through.
Okay.
That,
All right. Okay.
As Bellman, as you sort of enter this large room, and I'll go ahead and, just for the sake of
Oh dear.
making it as good for everybody, I will move you all forward so you can see a relative degree of the room.
Oh wow.
Ah.
What's
Let me
that?
move you up one.
Crikey.
You
Oh,
first and foremost, you notice there is whoa, wait, where did it all go? What the heck? Where did it go?
Sir?
Where did it
Oh.
go now?
Oh, it's just invisible now for some reason. Whatever. You all notice all over this room.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
You notice all over this room, similar to what you saw, Elijah, and similar to what I guess you've all seen as you've walked through this place. Very realistic looking stone structures of people. And let me see if I can. There you go. But probably more concerningly, you all notice something far more terrifying. As you sort of look over past this, or towards this strange
Oh no.
structure in the center of the room with all of these large ticking gears. Just a bit past it, you all notice a large floating creature with a huge eye and several eye stalks coming out of it. And Bellaman, your sort of thoughts that you were trying to put together earlier suddenly clicked. You realize this is what is known as a beholder.
Yeah.
Oh god. No.
That lovely moment when I had to be like, wait, does Belle know what that is? Because Hammy definitely does.
It's a beholder trademark.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
TM.
It looks like this.
It's spooky.
Yeah, that's actually accurate.
Oh god.
And let me see. I will also just to be fair, I will also describe around you. You see this large, strange magic circle with these ticking gears in the center of it. Looks like a very strange sort of device of some kind. You notice directly to you guys' right, or I guess a little ahead of you to your right, you notice a sort of tiefling. Though you cannot obviously tell the color of this tiefling. I will say, just to you guys, you notice this tiefling actually bears a striking resemblance to the 3 tiefling brothers you saw before. It does not look like one of the 3 tiefling brothers, perhaps older, but
Weren't they looking for their mom?
Weren't they missing their dad?
Yeah. Oh.
Don't they have no parents?
They have a tragic backstory.
You do in fact recall that they were searching for their dad. You notice far across, you see a sort of what looks to maybe be a cleric of some kind. You notice over right past the beholder, which again is probably not the best thing to be seeing right now, but you notice right past him there is somebody who seems to be in the same sort of clothes as the dragon cult you encountered before. You notice directly to the left of you, it's a bit more peculiar than the rest of them, this girl who is holding out this staff in front of her. Her in this sort of statue form, you even notice that some parts of her body almost seem crystalline, apparently, like especially like near, sort of in her head or
This
area.
person?
Yes.
Okay.
You also notice that the staff that she is holding out has this sort of large crystal at the top of it as well. And you notice particularly that while the entirety of her and this sort of staff are turned to stone, the crystal at the top of it does not seem to be turned to stone and seems to give out this very strange glow as you walk by it. And you see, other than that, you see various random assorted statues of people around the room.
I didn't get a close look at that person in the sandy area, did I? To be able to identify if I recognize anything about them.
No, they were wearing a cloak and were pretty far away. You'd have to get a lot closer to have noticed you did. But their clothes did look similar to stuff you may see in Saboros.
Yeah. Guys, we should have been sneaking.
Well, as you sort of have entered this room, you see a sort of large smile, terrifying smile come across the face of this beholder who looks at you and says, finally, you have arrived.
Oh, it was him!
Bamboozled.
Okay.
And,
Beholders are known for being kind and understanding creatures.
I think in a sense you're not wrong.
I mean,
talk
they're
to
pretty
us.
varied. They can be, I mean.
What color is it? Gray like this?
Yes, it is a sort of gray color with this sort of glowing blue eye, very similar to the sort of surrounding crystals. Oh, I should also notice, I can't believe I didn't notice this. You notice yet again, or note this, in the sort of top right corner of this room, there is like a very frost-covered tree The floor is iced over. It looks like it's from. In fact, it looks like it's from some sort of snowy mountain, or even like around where you were originally from, the sort of glaciers. The tree looks almost half frozen, and it yet again looks like it does not in any way belong here. There's broken weapons on the floor, this broken large gear, and this beholder looks at you and says, "I am glad that I was able to gain your trust. I hope you will enjoy being part of my collection." And you sort of feel this. You sort of see one of his eye stalks glow with this sort of faint green light, and you feel a tug from your bag, Elijah, as you feel this sort of same pulling on the harp that you felt before that brought you here, with this same glow. And he says, "I especially look forward to adding this to my collection."
Like clasps
It doesn't. The pull on it does not seem to like rip it out of the bag or anything. But you can still feel this sort of faint pull
over my dead body.
I think at this point, Nor finally realizes what's been going on.
You hear it pause for a second, and then you hear it say, "I can arrange for that." And with that,
weapons unsheathed.
Oh boy.
With that, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
It's time.
This is gonna be the first time I remember I get advantage on initiative because of my barbarian stuff.
Yeah!
Oh god.
Get it, girl.
I clicked advantage, but it didn't. Okay. Oh god, no! This is not fair!
Been there many times. Harmony with the nat 20.
Oh, what the hell?
That.
Quick on her feet.
It's gross and I hate it.
Nor doesn't know what's going on, but he's ready to fight.
You're tacky and I hate you.
Yes.
Okay, that reminds me. I need to.
Guys, we're gonna die.
No. No, not like this.
This is a classic big bad.
Well, I just want to say I had fun playing with you guys for the past year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Well, I mean, it's look. At least we're going out on a classic.
Yeah.
Let's see,
We're going in a proud brotherhood of people that have been TPK'd by the
Oh no, that like legit can happen.
No, I'm really scared. Why weren't you guys sneakier?
We should have said something.
Look, man.
Well,
Y'all just kind of walked in.
Yeah,
So
we all
what
just
are we gonna
walked in with our like traveler boots, just clacking along.
Okay, to be fair, pretty sure it knew you were here the whole time.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it like shot its messages in our head. It knew where
Hold
we
on.
were.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I would have been fine.
Oh well.
Yeah, you would have been.
I
But alas, it is not your turn. It is Harmony's. You move first.
My god.
Alrighty.
I've never gotten to move first before. This is a lot of pressure.
It
You're
is,
so fast.
because he's going right after you.
You were prepared.
Oh,
You saw
God.
big eyeball monster, and you're like, no.
No, not.
Not today,
Not-
Satan.
I'm not smart enough to be scared of this. Okay.
I mean, same, but. Nor's
Okay.
like, let's go.
Catch these hands.
We're 6 collective parts of one idiot.
I have the brain cell now. I will act.
I'm having the brain cell.
It's my turn with the brain cell. I'm gonna gonna summon my spiritual weapon. That seems like a really good call right now.
It does seem like a good call.
Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna like my spiritual weapon is gonna be. Can it be a sword now?
Sure.
Yay!
Whoa.
It's your weapon.
I can do
I want
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my spiritual weapon. It can be whatever I want it to be.
Magic is neat.
Magic's super neat. Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
So that's been
a bonus
summoned.
action, so you still have your action. You
Yeah.
can't use it to cast another spell unless it's a cantrip. But you can use your action on whatever else.
I kind of want to attack, but I'm also scared, and I kind of think maybe I should be a cleric right now and give someone a little boost, a little boosty boost.
Oh, where do you summon your spiritual weapon to exactly?
Ooh, that's right. I can pick wherever because it floats.
60 feet from wherever you are, and you can use this to determine.
Oh, nice. What was that? What'd you click for that?
It's the ruler. It's like a circle
circle.
with a little
Snap to
ruler in it,
center.
and the
Yeah.
top left.
Wonder if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
That's
No, not that. Something else.
oh.
I can't.
So many rulers.
There's so many rulers, and I'm still like, what's happening?
Do you see where it is, Harmony? Or Cass?
I
You know where the
literally
top
don't.
in the top left thing where there's like
bar?
It's
I
under
don't know
the
what you guys
magnifying
look like,
glass.
but it's like
Yeah.
a bar.
Oh, it's under the magnifying glass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. It's the
Oh, I see it.
yeah.
I see it. It's... Yeah!
Yeah, she did it.
Yes, look at it. Look at it.
Magnificent.
The breadstick
Okay.
and the ball.
I'm gonna...
That's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I could summon it behind him. Would that be cool? Would that be sneaky?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yes, I want to summon it behind him. He doesn't even know. He has no idea what I've done.
Fucking idiot.
I will say he does have
A billion
several
eyes.
eyes looking in every direction. So
Well,
Never
he's gonna
see it
have...
coming.
Now he's gonna have to, like, look... He's gonna have to split his focus.
How many eyeballs does this thing have?
good question. It
I found
has,
at least 10.
Yes, I believe it has 10, 11 if you count the large eye.
How many penises does it have?
Ah!
That's confidential information.
To be fair.
Combatant
like
character.
and a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So I will. I don't know where the token for the thing went, so I'm just gonna use the placeholder token of me.
You're the
I
weapon!
summoned,
Yes.
I summoned the DM.
Yeah, you just see
Most powerful
spectral
weapon.
me, just like I got this.
Big thumbs up.
And yeah, you summon your cool sword. That isn't me, and
That looks like arson.
and you can still use your action to either use a cantrip or do whatever else.
I'd be like a good... Like, I should give someone a buff, right? Because this is scary. You guys are scared?
Do as you want.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Although I-
terrified.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I don't know, are there
What
any
are you
buffing
feeling?
cantrips?
Oh, no, there's no buffing cantrips. I
Yeah,
was just looking at them.
you probably have to do that next turn.
Smack him with your weapon.
Kirby.
I should smack him with my weapon.
Bless.
Bless
you.
Gross.
Sorry.
Again.
Disgusting.
Wow.
I'm
Rude.
kidding. That's a
Rude.
running joke. I'm sorry.
I think you
Tim, I
actually get
told you
to
this
you
yesterday.
automatically get to attack.
No one
with the,
likes that one.
Yeah.
Take your swing, I guess then.
No one likes the what?
My joke.
Oh, I like all of
Um,
Scoom's jokes.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, that hit.
Yay.
That hits. So yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, Harmony, you did it.
Yeah!
It's dead.
All of those eyes and it didn't see that coming. What a fool.
That
Fuck him up, Harmony. Let's go.
Remember how to roll damage. It's hard.
Click on the name of the weapon where you rolled it in chat.
Oh.
Click on the in
Oh, I
chat.
see. I see.
There
I
you go.
did it.
All right,
Man, that's
sweet.
so
So
handy.
you do solid 8 damage to this boy.
All right.
Gamers.
I bonked him. It's a
Literally.
sword, but I bonked him with it.
All right, sweet. And that would be your turn unless you want to move anywhere.
No, I want to stay behind my friends where I'm safe.
Sounds good.
Faster than a beholder.
In that case, it's the Beholder's turn.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Scraggy.
It was an honor playing with y'all.
Yes. Remove your hats. Prepare for
I'm
what's
ready.
going to
I'm
come.
ready to die.
You actually see the Beholder sort of float over to this strange sort of set of gears, and you see him sort of like one of his eye stalks sort of touches the center of this gears, and they start spinning at a far more rapid pace.
Uh-oh.
Nani?
You are unsure of what that is or what he did, but you then also see. Here, let's see, or rather, actually, can't do that. So, he then just doesn't do anything else. That's his turn.
That was weird.
That's spooky.
I don't like that.
That would be his action to do what he did. So he does not have.
That feels bad. Okay.
But in that case, it is now Reg's turn.
I don't
Get
know
him,
if
Noir.
don't know if Noir's smart enough not to approach, so I'm pretty sure he's approaching.
Get him.
Oh my god.
And he attack.
Him attack.
Little baby.
Roll to hit.
Summon roll boy.
Jesus.
There it
That does hit.
There he is. Classic Noir.
Attaboy. That's
Divine
our boy.
Smite.
Wow.
Of course.
Let's see. I forget how to do this.
Yeah, pumping
So you roll an extra 2d8 unless you want to cast it at a higher level.
Let's do it at second level.
All right, so an extra 3d8. $11. Gotcha. All right, that is. You
attack again.
attack again. Yes, you attack again. That's right. Roll to hit. Okay. You hit again.
Get him.
God, I'm so glad he's in our party.
Fucking with the wrong team.
And I divide smite again. I'll do it at second level again.
I don't. Can you use Divine Smite twice in one turn?
I have in the past.
Yeah, you can. It's not a spell.
Okay, sweet.
Oh.
Get smoted.
All right.
Toby smote.
Okay. Yeah. Then you blast this man with these strikes of sort of moonlight that radiate off your sword. And you and I guess that's your turn unless you want to do anything else.
That's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, you all notice a huge spectral eye appears on the far right wall.
That's great.
You
This thing?
no, like
Further.
far all the way to the right.
All the way over
Yeah.
there.
Like a huge spectral eye appears in the wall, and a ray blasts out of it, directly at Harmony.
Oh no!
Oh.
Child.
The
She's
best
hot.
of us.
Let me just do this real quick.
He was the best of us.
Interesting. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Sturdy.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, you sort of try to dodge out of this way, but it's too quick, and you are hit with this blast of of this strangely colored ray. And you notice that I don't know if Harmony has ever felt the effects of a haste spell, but this feels like the exact opposite of that. You suddenly feel extremely sluggish and slow, and for the next minute, unless you succeed on the saving throw again, your speed is halved, and you cannot take reactions. And on your turn, you must take either an action or a bonus action, not both.
Oh no.
Oh.
So,
Well hit.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
But, well, here we are. But nonetheless, it is now Elijah's turn.
You said these gears are spinning, right?
Yes, they seem to be spinning very rapidly.
Oh boy. Little boy. I'm gonna sprint so I'm adjacent to Noir and this thing so I can get my sneak attack. Give him a good poke. Is this
all
close
right.
enough?
Yes, and I believe you can...
Without getting
you should
cheese
be able to
grated by the
move
gears?
that far. Yes, yeah. They're sort of like high up on like a pedestal, so you should be fine. Yeah, I'll say you probably have to stand right next to him. Like you can't stand at that corner piece because he's floating a little bit in the air.
Like, right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I'll give him a poke or two.
All right, roll a hit.
No weapons. Yeah.
It's not. Unfortunately, that just bounces off of him.
Break.
Does not seem to phase him at all.
Let me see what I can do with my cunning action real quick.
You can dash, disengage, or hide.
Or hide. Okay.
I will say,
I only have like 5 or 10 feet of movement left, right? I have 30
yeah.
feet, and I got here from like this point.
30 feet. You probably only have like 5 feet left.
Frick. Can I get behind that statue behind me, or is that a stretch? I can get next to him.
You can get next to him, yeah, but I don't think you can get behind him.
Yeah, I might as well just go right here instead.
Alright, you disengage and do that.
Wait a minute. No, I want to go right there.
Okay. You move there, and that
I
is
have
your
a question.
turn. Yes,
What is
question.
this? Are these just rocks on the ground, or are these?
Yes, they are. Well, they're not rocks. They seem like they're part of this main structure of this strange magic
Do you have
circle.
any symbols on them?
No, they do not. They seem to be part of it, but not like some sort of essential piece to it or anything. But it is now Bellaman's turn.
What's Bell gonna do here? That's not gonna help anything. This takes.
Actually, no.
Right.
Bless.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Gross.
Ah!
Ew.
I am
Disgusting.
going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Gotcha.
It's Beholder. Then let's see here. Yeah. That distance.
All right.
Stab it. Because I mean, stab.
Give him,
Come on.
give him a good old stab.
Yeah. Come on and stab.
Welcome to the jab.
15. That's a 15. I don't have advantage.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does as well bounce off of this
Yeah.
Jesus.
monster.
Just Nor
Yeah.
just going in, getting them good.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
I just got. That's it. That's all I can do.
Oh,
Go turn.
Good.
How high in the
Alright,
air is
go.
this?
It's high enough to where you can. It's like probably 5 or 10 feet off the ground.
All right. Go can make that distance.
Yeah, you can still hit him.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's like 15, I was like, I don't know if Goat can run and jump that. But Goat can. Oh yeah, Goat's got 40-foot move speed. So the Goat is going to charge. And Goat is gonna slam.
And welcome to the jam.
That hits. That hits.
Goat deals 23 damage.
Very nice.
And important to note, Beholder now must make a strength save, or be knocked prone.
It does not.
Alright, okay. That's all you
No, you're wrong.
I'm
I'm gonna go ahead and say nope.
It's going to prone.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. That's it.
All right.
What a good goat.
Hey, man. Goat's a good boy that deals real good damage.
Yep.
Oh my god, it was 1 point from max damage, too.
That was really good. That was good damage. But now it is Corella's turn.
Okay. I think I was gonna hit the crystals, but I think instead I want to haste my friends. So I want to. Let's think about this. I want to cast Twin Spell and do haste and give it to Turret, who's going after me. And I have a question: if I hasted Harmony, would it cancel out her being slower?
That's a phenomenal question. I will say, for I don't know, but rule of cool wise, yes, that will return her to normal.
Yeah, I'll haste my two friends who are standing right next to me.
Sweet. All right, in that case, yeah, you both Turret, you feel a lot faster, and Harmony, you feel normal.
So I would think if she keeps failing her save, she's normal, but if she succeeds, would she get fast?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I go fast. Okay, that's my turn. I don't think I can do anything else.
Gotta go normal speed.
Yeah. Maybe I'll move like two squares away from the horrible monster thing. Maybe I'll stand like.
You might
want
to step closer to me. If you're in 10 feet, you get bonus on saves.
But
you know what?
You're
totally,
so close to him.
You're a beacon.
Totally forgot about so. Nah, it's fine. That's my fault.
No. I've been watching who's close to me when you do saves. I've been keeping.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I forgot to do something else.
Oh, my spell thing, right? Don't I have to roll something?
I'll do that. That wasn't what I was talking about either.
Oh god.
It had to do with something on Reg's turn.
Scary.
Something tells me Carson forgot a beholder mechanic, and we got.
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You can keep forgetting. That's okay.
But I have remembered. I will roll a d20, or you can roll it, or well, let's go with that. You got 6. You're fine. And it's now Turret's turn.
Wait, my magical thing. Oh. Don't I have to do a thing? What is
I just rolled the d20.
Oh, you did it for me. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yes. Question.
So,
Answer.
I can now move 80 feet.
Yep.
Can I do that? So, like, do 30, and since I have second attack, can I smack a thing, run away, and smack another thing?
Well, you can do that either way. You can always separate your attack actions if you have multiple.
Okay.
I am curious as to what else you will be attacking, but I will allow it. Oh, I see. Okay.
Hi.
Josh, do you have to enrage or something first?
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Yes, I rage. I am angered.
All right, sweet.
Arg.
Oh my god, guys, look, Turret's so mad.
Oh shit, there's so many of these. Okay, we're gonna at least try this once. I want to smack this crystal. See if I can break it.
Roll me attack.
Okay, where are you? Big numbers.
Smack.
Yeah, you hit. You don't have to roll damage. You smash this crystal, into pieces, and it shatters.
Does anything else happen?
It ceases to produce light. But other than that, nothing else seems to happen.
All right. Okay. Second idea. We gonna go up. How high are the gears?
They are fairly high up. They're about, I'd say, 20 feet up. He's sort of, but they're sort of suspended, like, how do I describe this? They're sort of, part of some of them are sort of suspended in the air, and there's sort of a like rod up the center that goes through the middle gear.
Can I smack the rod?
The beholder is sort of directly below / in between the gears currently.
Interesting.
Or really more below. You can smack the rod? Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Alright, I guess I'll be up here.
We're just gonna knock things down on top of it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I smack. I
Blow up
smacky
its
smack.
support beams.
That's less of a good smack. But
You hit this thing, but your attack sort of bounces off of it.
oh heck.
It seems it's a very strong material, whatever it's made out of.
Dirty.
Well heck. So those are my actions, so I can't like throw a thing, right?
No, but you can
Okay.
make an extra one more attack because of haste.
Ooh.
Or wait, can you? Do barbarians have extra attack?
I
Yeah,
have second
More or
attack.
less.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They got extra attack.
So yes. So then you can attack a third time because of haste.
Okay. I would like to throw. If I can.
Well, you can only use it to attack.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay,
like
never mind
regular
then.
unless you're like throwing a weapon, then you can totally do that.
Yes. So my idea is I would like to throw one of. I apparently have many weapons that I have not offloaded. Can I throw my old maul and try and get it stuck in the gears?
Ooh. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah?
Make me a I guess ranged attack, so like a d20 plus your dex.
Okay.
That'd
where's
be d20
the-
plus 2, I believe.
So D20.
Smash off.
So it's 13.
This sort of hits the gears, and you see it sort of get like locked into them for a second, and then it just snaps in half.
Damn it. Okay.
Alright.
Well, there goes my old maul. Okay, good. How do I delete? There you go. Go by.
Seeing that happen, I'm gonna close the burglar's pack window I had open because I was looking at a crowbar. If that's gonna break a huge sword, I'm not gonna bother.
Oh
Yes.
shit! I accidentally deleted something else, but I don't know what it was. But
Uh-oh.
oh wait, it was a hand axe. I'm never gonna use it anyways. It's fine.
They do give you an arsenal. It was like
Yeah.
All right.
shit,
Well,
okay.
in that case, I believe it is Harmony's turn, unless you want to move more. But I think you've used up all your movement.
I've used 60 out of 80, so
Okay.
I could just move closer.
I will say,
Just
if you move away from the
opportunity.
yeah, you will take an opportunity attack.
Okay. Cool. I'll just stay where I am then. And then I'm guessing I might lose rage then because I didn't attack anyone. I mean, I
You-
attacked, but I didn't really attack anyone.
I will say you still keep it.
Okay.
You did make an effort to attack. You just I will count that.
I smashed the shit out of that crystal.
Yeah, man. Blue dust everywhere.
Idea
Yeah.
1 gone. Idea 2 just couldn't execute.
All right,
Alright,
sweet. In
I'm
that
good.
case, it is now Harmony's turn again.
Do.
Actually, sorry. Directly after your turn,
Uh-oh.
another huge spectral eye appears on this sort of north wall.
Uh-oh.
I cannot see them.
Let me do this. Oh, whoops. Okay. Reg.
Yes.
Another sort of ray comes out of this huge eye on the wall, And you are hit with. Really? God. Okay. You are hit with the exact same effect as Harmony, as you are slowed down.
Was there a save on that?
Oh, sorry. You're totally right. Make a dex save. My bad. All right. You are slowed down to your speed is halved. You can't take reactions, and you can only either use an action or bonus action on your turn.
Oh, no.
And it lasts for a minute, but at the end of each of your turns, you can make the saving throw again.
Okay.
It is
Wait.
now.
I think I get +3 on that save.
You do?
I get. Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, creature gains bonus to saving throw equal to charisma modifier.
Which is 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
You feel this sort of wave of slowness come over you for a second, and then it dissipates.
Oh my god, he's so strong.
I like this eye that you've made here.
Thanks.
Nice.
Is the other one still floating around somewhere, or is it just one at a
No,
time?
it's almost like a huge eye that just appears spectrally on the wall,
and then shoots
the laser,
and then
disappears.
disappears. Okay, I got you.
But it does kind of look like what you've drawn. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like an actual eyeball. It looks like a sort of representation of an eye.
I'm so good.
But it is now Harmony's turn.
Yeah, go Harmony, go.
Oh. No one's in really any huge danger right now.
Yet.
I mean,
I mean,
aside
except-
from,
Like all of us,
yeah.
because we're here.
Like, I got my shield of faith here, and I'm like, who's gonna want it? Who needs it? Who needs a shield of faith?
I need a hero.
To the end of the night. Du-du. Okay, well, seriously, who do you think is the most danger?
I will. By the way, I will say, just to make things make more sense, the beholder is actually looking this way currently.
I was looking at
Oh no.
Oh, excellent. Hi. Sup?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm not
it was more like
celebrating, I
looking. It was more looking at like the gears themselves.
I love seeing the spray just go like womp.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Sorry, I'm allergic to danger.
Oh my god. Okay, I want to cast Shield of Faith on Turret then. I want to keep her safe. Shimmering Field. Shimmering Field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting its +2 bonus to the AC. For 10
Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
I strong.
Yes,
I
you're,
shine.
you're protected.
Thank you.
Praise Jesus.
Praise Jeebus.
Praise Jeebus.
Man, this is interesting.
No, he's looking
I
at his
like
toys.
that.
I'm
No.
gonna say it does not affect that. So you, you do this.
Wait.
I'm doing that.
So you
So,
shield of faith
am I
on
shiny?
turn? Yes.
Yeah.
Pink sparkles.
Beautiful in pink
Beautiful.
and gold.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Let's see. And is that your turn?
I don't think I have anything. That's okay.
You have to make the deck save or whatnot?
Oh,
Harmony
true.
can,
Now
right?
that you've finished your turn, make and what would it be? Is it just the other deck save again? Yeah. Okay. So repeat the deck save. All right. You now instead of being normal, you are fast.
Speed.
You sort of feel a lot faster, and you now have the effects of the haste spell. And is that your turn?
Oh, can you do anything with that floaty weapon thing? Carson?
I float. Oh, with my floaty weapon, Carson, the DM.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, I want to hit him.
You can move it 20 feet, which I believe is close enough to hit it. So you
Brad.
move it 20 feet towards him and
Well,
give him a
howdy.
good smack.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hi. Unfortunately, this time your spiritual weapon sort of bounces off of him.
Saw it coming this time.
And
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Buckle up.
I don't like this.
and it is almost the beholder's turn, but before it is the beholder's turn, you see another large eye appear on this far wall that shoots out another ray. And this time it is at... Oh, that's not right. There we go. This time it's at the goat.
Aw.
No.
Let me see.
What's happened to my goat? And
The eyeball.
Have the goat make a Constitution saving throw.
There we go. That's what I need to know. 13? No.
13 does not make it. Your
Plus
your
6.
goat.
Oh, damn.
It's a 16.
You see this? Oh, is it a 16?
That's a 16.
Oh yeah, because he's next. Oh, the goat's next to him.
You see this? You see this crackling blast of it, like dark energy hit it, and there almost seems to be this shield of light appear right before it hits, and it sort of bounces off. It does not hit. Dude, nice going, Reg. That is 2 in a row you have blocked.
Is that
Alright.
a feat that you have?
Yeah, it's a feat I picked.
Nice.
Or it's something built into Paladin.
Yeah, I think it's his paladin.
He's
the one who does.
Holy Ore or something.
Yeah. Or a protection.
Yeah, it is now, however, the beholder's turn. And I gotta look up to make sure how this works exactly.
Oh boy.
I think I know what it is. I'm scared.
Interesting.
Mm.
I will not say this happened before. But you know what? Yeah, okay. I'll do it like that. You see, first of all, the beholder turn to look at you, Corella. Actually, sort of directly in between you two, specifically.
No,
and then
you do not see me.
but then it does not attack you actually, and you see 3 different rays shoot out from 3 of its eyes. And I need Elijah, Bellaman, and Reg to make. Or no, sorry, Elijah, Bellaman, and Turin to make saving throws. And let me see. Elijah, I need you to make a wisdom save. Bellaman, I need you to make a con save. And Turin, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh yes.
How far does your thing reach, Reg?
10 feet. It hits Turret and Bellaman, but does not hit Elijah.
Oh no.
Bellaman and Turret, these rays do not seem to affect you.
Did I just say Bellaman too?
Yeah, I think you did.
However, Elijah.
I'm not wise.
Oh.
Let's see. You look at this beholder and you're like, this beholder is the shit. You're like,
Oh,
you're
is that
like,
my bro?
oh my god, this beholder is incredible. I could never.
That's
why
my
would
dude.
Why would I attack my dude? This beholder.
That's my boy.
and you are currently charmed by the whole thing.
Beholdy, be dog, what up?
You cannot attack it or target it with any harmful abilities or magical effects. And the other part isn't really important. Yeah,
Oh, no.
you basically cannot attack it.
Alright, homie, I'll be over here if you need me.
If we slap him, will he get back to normal? Because I'd love to slap Elijah.
Just like shrug.
Probably needs something a little stronger than a slap.
Nothing happened to me. I don't understand.
Let me smack you a little bit.
But that is its turn, and it's now goes to Reg's turn.
How's it looking? Is it looking healthy?
It's
I think you're the one who hit it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's looking good enough.
Okay.
You've hit it, but it's not
Yeah.
like it's not bloodied yet.
All right. I'm just gonna attack it. 17.
17 unfortunately bounces off.
Dang.
Oh no.
Jesus,
Oh.
frick.
Uh-oh.
Time to hit it again.
All right.
That one does hit.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Swing, bada, swing. Bada.
Boy.
Yeah, you hit and you do 14 damage.
And then what is it? And I'll do my Divine Smite, but only at the first level. 2d8.
As you go to do this Divine Smite, you notice that the magic that usually flows through you to do this does not come out.
Okay.
It just doesn't happen. And you see this like sort of flash glow from his large eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
And
That's my turn, I think.
unfortunately, it's not working.
Does he have to do his saving thing? Oh no, he wasn't affected, right? He's not
good,
slow.
man.
Yes, he was not affected.
Okay.
The only person currently affected is Elijah.
Shrug.
Reg has managed to save 3 different people, including himself.
Affected by what?
What are you talking about, guys? Well, speaking of Elijah, it is your turn.
I feel great. This is pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna walk over here. I don't really care.
I will say you don't have to move away from him and take an opportunity attack. You can still keep conscious enough to not to put yourself in danger, but you can't attack it. So
yeah. Looking at this machine, is there any way to operate it?
Doesn't seem like it. I'll just tell you straight up. There doesn't seem to be any sort of apparatus for
No magical lever.
Yeah.
No, there doesn't seem
Where's
to be
the
any
light
sort of
switch
lever.
on this thing?
Where are the RGB lights on this bad boy?
No, fuck it. I'm gonna cram a dagger in one of the smaller gears.
All right. Roll me an attack roll, I guess, with the dagger.
Lip.
You sort of stab this dagger in there, and there's a moment where it sort of almost sticks for a second, and then again it just snaps in half.
All right. That's one dagger gone.
And as this happens, the entire room sort of for a moment just like shakes.
Shit.
You notice a few of the statues sort of fall over behind you. And hold on.
I don't think we should break that.
I don't really have.
I'm gonna wreck it.
This works, I guess. You notice sort of, this isn't really correct, but you notice this sort of as you do this, you see this sort of huge like dead tree.
What?
Just sort of appear right here in the room. And it seems like there's some grass on the floor around it, and it seems very out of place.
Oh, let's get weird. Well, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go down here. Just gonna
You
stand around.
will. Or, well, yeah, okay, you do that.
Yeah, I already disengaged with him earlier. What is this gear? Is this part of that mechanism, or is this different?
Seems. It does seem similar, and in fact, as you sort of look at it, and I'll let you do this since you specifically pointed out, you can notice that it does seem like maybe it was part of that structure, and in fact, because you see there's sort of a place where it's missing, and you notice as you look at that place that the gears surrounding it seem a bit wobbly and unstable.
There.
You did it.
That then. That's my turn.
And it is now Bellaman's turn. Oh, actually, before you do that, make another wisdom save, Elijah. Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm the wisest.
Wise boy.
Whoa!
You are instantly cured of this
Wait a
charming
minute.
you had
Hey,
before.
fuck that guy.
All right. I'm gonna attack.
That hits.
All right. So it's gonna deal this.
There
Then
he goes attacking again.
I deal 9, and then I deal with an additional. Was it 1d? Yeah, an extra 1d6 on it because of Hunter's Mark. So it takes 13. That,
so it takes an additional 4 damage.
yeah, because
Okay, sweet.
and then it's gonna take. I'm gonna hit it with hit it again.
Sounds good. That hits.
7 again. Hunter's Mark procs because it's on every time I land an attack. I hit it.
Nice.
So that's 12.
All right.
And that
Sounds
is
good.
Mel's turn.
Okay.
Smack, smack.
Yeah, you do a pretty substantial amount of damage to this dude.
Goat's turn.
Dude is probably not the best word, but it is a goat's turn.
Goat gonna do what goat do, which is hook. Goat miss.
Goat just sort of bounces off of him.
Gotcha. That's goat turn.
And it is now Corella's turn.
I am going to blow a kiss at Allie, and then I'm going to. I'm gonna cast. Actually, no, I'm gonna move. I want to be next to this man who's gonna keep me safe.
Are you returning the kiss I gave you so long ago?
I'm reciprocating, but I'm keeping the one that you threw because it's still in my inventory. Thank you very much.
Unbelievable.
Her most prized possession. She is gonna cast. Where is this darn thing? If I can find it. Magic missile. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do it normal thingy. I think I can do different levels, right? Let's see.
Yeah, you sort of let loose this this magic missile. That just sort of slams into it. And I believe that already rolled the damage.
I wanted to do the at a different level, not main level, but I guess I fucked it up.
I believe
don't
you
know.
just.
I think
Oh,
you
it
just
should
fire
be more
more,
than
right?
Yeah, it should. I don't know why it only rolled 1. It should roll 3 automatically, and you can add more.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did.
Just ignore this roll. What level do you want to do it at?
I just wanted to do it at level 2, so the second level or
Alright, so
higher,
roll-
it's one more
yeah,
dot.
Yeah,
right?
roll 4d4 plus. I guess 4d4 plus 4. Would it be?
Yeah, because it's 4 missile. Well, it's times 4, right?
Yeah.
like
so we'll just do.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to do it. Oh, there you go.
So 7 plus 4. All right, so 11 damage. Yeah, and these all sort of slam into this thing.
I helped. I helped.
All right. And that is your turn.
Yes, sir.
At the end of your turn, another huge eye appears on this this wall.
Oh boy.
And is Is shot at the goat again.
Fuck this goat.
Yeah, he's like with this goat in particular.
Interesting. Okay, have the goat make a wisdom save.
Alrighty then. Goat gonna make a wisdom save. Wisdom was there. It is. 22.
Nothing happens. And
That's one smart goat.
Krell, roll me a d20.
Oh.
Sure thing, boss.
You're good. All right. It is now Turret's turn.
I'm safe.
Alright, so smacking other things was not a good idea, so I'm going to smack it.
All right.
Yeah, I smack. I still rage. I forget what that does, but I smack. Oh, good God. Okay, we smack again. And one more time because of haste.
Yep.
God dang it.
Unfortunately, all 3 of your attacks bounce off. That is very
Poor
unfortunate.
turret.
This is typical fighting style for me.
But it is now back at the top of the order with Harmony.
Yep.
Do. Time. I was getting a bunch of text messages about a thing. Okay. Do. I guess I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna hit it with my spiritual weapon because that seems to be my best thing that I can do.
Does it cost her a bonus action if she doesn't have to move it? I forget how
Nope.
it works.
Or yes, she does have to use the bonus action to attack with it, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
wait, maybe?
I think so.
Yes, I think... Yeah, it is just a bonus action to use. Yep. Alright, so make an attack then.
I'm gonna give it a slap. Slap.
That hits.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Bonk.
It was just a little bonk.
Do you do anything else?
Is there anything else I can do?
You can use a cantrip.
Alright.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't really want to move closer to it. I like staying far away from it.
That's fair.
Let's see. Do I have enough range for this? How far away is he? Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to cast Sacred Flame on him.
Unfortunately, as you go to do this, the magic just doesn't come out. And you see this bright flash from his large eye again.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, the spell fails. Sorry.
Carson.
And
I
at
don't
the end
believe
of your
he's
turn,
actually sorry.
at the end of your turn, another eye at the top wall appears, and let's see.
On a mission from God?
Well, I mean, from his perspective, he's also on a mission from God. It's just that the God is in him.
Yeah. This one goes for Corel.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. I was like,
Felt the hateful gaze.
yeah. It didn't hit me yet. I was like, it's my turn.
God. Make a wisdom save.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. You guys showed me where this was once, and I feel stupid. The save.
It's above all your proficiencies. Yeah. Right under proficiency bonus on the left side of the sheet.
Oh, I just clicked those big numbers?
No,
to the right.
like to the right of that, above all your skills.
It's a little box, yeah, it said saving throws.
And it'll say strength, dexterity, constitution.
It's like on the left, directly to the left.
Yes, wisdom, right? There we go.
Nothing happens.
I'm too
you guys
smart.
You guys are doing great with these saving throws.
Did you end your turn, Harmony? Or Cass?
Yeah.
She is.
If you had movement left, I would have moved another right next to Allie. Because then you'd be in my field.
Come join me.
You're welcome to do that. I'm fine with that.
Come join me, fellow tiefling.
If you're in 10 feet of me, which is like everyone now, you get the.
If you click your token, Reg, I think you can make like an aura appear around you for a certain amount of feet.
I can do it. Hold on.
Yeah, just so people can visually see the bubble or whatever.
Right. There we go.
You probably have to be like, you probably have to be here.
Be next to Allie.
Hello. My tail starts to wag.
I mean, this is still next to Allie. It's just
okay. Good.
Oh God, who added another one?
No, I was testing it.
Oh God, there's so many of them.
I don't see the other one. I don't. Oh
yeah, you guys can't see bells.
I don't see any.
Yeah, it's like so. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see everybody. So for me, it was just 3 circles, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I do appreciate you making it a different color, though, Reg. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot. Belle has an aura because of hit that feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is the end of Cass's turn.
That's my friend.
And it is now the Beholder's turn.
That one's no longer my friend.
And you hear the Beholder say, I have had enough of this. I only need what you have.
Just say no.
And first, you see coming from these gears, they sort of stop, lock into place for a moment. And the room shakes, and there's this sudden, huge gust of wind. Feels pretty much exactly as powerful as the gust of wind you felt on the way in. Appear, and everybody except Elijah is pushed back against this wall. Reggie sort of bump into this statue. It doesn't fall over, but you are all pushed back, except for Elijah, and you see this Beholder charging this ray on one of his eye stalks, and before any of you can do anything, you see it blast out at Elijah.
Oh my God.
Blessed.
I'm
Ew.
dying.
Disgusting.
Allergies.
And
bye, guys.
Rip.
Oh, hold on.
See you guys later.
Where is it?
That guy's checking me out over there.
I mean, okay, I know you said like it's before anyone can do anything, but if I have counterspell, I really can't help him.
Well, this wasn't a spell that pushed you, and he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can, but I
all right, bye, Allie.
Once you are all pushed over there, he sort of turns to look at all of you with his large eye.
Oh shit! That's right.
And one of his small eye stalks is aimed towards Elijah. And in this moment, Elijah, you're not sure what you even can do. And for a moment, time stops. In fact, none of you notice this. In fact, none of you perceive this at all, except for Turret. Turret, you notice for this moment, everything has stopped. The Beholder is floating it's not moving anywhere in midair. The rest of your friends are sort of holding up their weapons or magic towards this beholder, but none of them are moving. The dust in the air has frozen, and you see this ray of magic heading straight for Elijah.
Yeah, I run it. I run in front of him.
No.
As you do this, you hear with each step a strum of a harp, and you can even visibly see the harp, almost spectrally, as if you're seeing it through him, floating in his bag. And there's this sort of pulse of light as you move directly in front of this blast. And the rest of you, from your perspective, time starts moving, and all of you are in the same place, but you see Turrid suddenly appear in front of Elijah, holding out her weapon, and with this blast of energy hitting her directly, you see Turrid very quickly turn completely to stone. And as this happens, the beholder looks for a moment caught off guard, which is not something you ever see from a beholder. And the gears quickly shift at a more rapid pace than anything you've seen thus far. The room starts to shake. Elijah, you sort of fall to the floor near your friends, and the room starts to collapse as all of you suddenly see the room around you disappear completely, and you are left alone on a stone platform about this big, and you find yourself back in the middle of the high forest, and the rest of the structure is completely gone. And along with the structure, Turrid is gone. What do any of you do?
Elijah's gonna start frantically patting the ground around him, like, we have to go back.
And as you do, you notice there is this strange blue glowing light coming from this other statue near you, this other stone. You see this sort of pattern of stars on the floor shining out from the light. And you sort of see, all of you, as you realize that not only are you in the high forest, but you are... It's going to take a second to move you over there properly. You are standing mere feet away from the grandfather tree on this sort of stone platform. And all that's left is all of you and this statue.
My screen is black.
Mine as well.
Same.
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give you all or you know what, I can just do this. Hold on. Yeah.
Zooms out.
Yes.
Okay, you should be able to. You should be able to see now. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. And as you are here, you notice the group of centaurs who immediately upon seeing you suddenly appear, run up to all of you, and you hear the one you knew before sort of speak up and say, well, you're all back. Oh, well, most of you.
Elijah's still frantically looking around.
What happened? Once you left, the glow disappeared around the tree, and We were all healed. We assumed you'd be coming back immediately, but you didn't.
Ellie looks back at the group. We have to go back.
But how?
He's gonna take out the harp and look at it. Do something! And he shakes it around.
You hear nothing. There seems to be a faint glow coming from the harp, but nothing else happens. And as you are all standing there, you see this sort of different, more ethereal light emanate from the grandfather tree that sort of pulses out. And as it does, you notice all of your wounds that you may have incurred over this battle, if any. So I don't think any of you actually took damage, but any sort of wounds that you may have had seem to heal themselves just slightly. And you see this statue of this girl suddenly turn to flesh. And Pluto, you awaken in the middle of a strange field. There are 5 sets of eyes staring at you, perplexed. You see a large tree in front of you. This is nothing like the temple you had just entered.
Whoa, hey, whoa, this isn't like anything the temple I entered. Where am I? What? Whoa, who are you? Whoa, where am I? Whoa, what? Hi? Hello? Hi? Do I see the harp?
Yes. You see Elijah holding on to this,
He threw it to the ground angrily.
That you... Hold on, I'm gonna swap these out for your actual, good token.
I actually can't see anything right now on my screen.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I just because Turret's not here. But I'm looking at Pinky's stream, so I can kind of see what's happening.
You should be able to see... hold on. Oh, weird, you should...
I can see Pinky's screen.
You should be able to see now. Oh, wait. Now you can see.
There we go. Okay, now I can see. Thanks. Hello.
Did you say Allie threw the harp on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm picking it up immediately.
I mean, I'm just gonna point at it and be like, "Whoa, hey, I'm looking for that. I need that. I need that."
Oh, you can't have it.
What?
Heck. Okay, but I really need this. This is the thing I need. I've been looking for months for anything, any sort of information on this, and it's here, and I need that right now.
And as you sort of have this moment of confusion and sadness and argument between these people, I think it's probably best if we end the session here.
That's probably good.
That's true. I do need to sleep.
Yeah.
I literally sneezed nonstop from the moment Turd got turned into stone. I had to get up, get tissues, and when I came back, Carson was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I missed everything." I was like,
oh no!
But it's on a stream, so I'll just watch it later. It's okay. So what happens when you don't take your pills?
Get it?
Turd, no.
Yeah.
When she gave Allie the potion, I was like, "Is Josh getting rid of the important things in her inventory?"
He sure was. You did it pretty subtly.
No, you did it subtly.
I was pretty impressed.
I only suspected it because of what we have all talked about, but I was like, "Oh, is she dying today? Yeah. Oh no, please no."
Yeah. Totally forgot. So I was like, "What?"
But I was trying to give you guys all the cool shit that I had.
No, it's smart.
Nobody got the pixie dust, so I guess that's just gone. But that's okay.
That's okay.
There's other ways of flying, but
It's true.
Yeah. That was very emotional. Thank you so much, Carson. That was
You're
an amazing way to
welcome.
say goodbye to Turd.
Yeah, she saved her friend Allie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to see this new character art. Who is this? Pluto. Her name's
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Pluto.
I need to.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to.
I can actually.
She's so
I can
cute.
actually show it.
I've also drawn it like 8 times since I sent
Here's
you it.
here's well.
Look
Here's
at
the
it.
drawing you gave me. Oh, that's too wide. Hold on.
I've
Zoom
drawn
in on
better since. but
She's so
where's-
cute.
Oh, God.
yeah,
I'll
she's
put it in
adorable.
art zone. Where's art zone?
I need
Oh,
to
when did I draw you? There we go.
zoom out a bit now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Does
I
she?
put her in art zone. So.
Oh, she.
But yeah.
So she has like weird details on her arms or something. Glowy
Yeah.
things on her arms.
So, I'll describe her real quick. So, she's pretty short. I think I made her 5'3", so she's pretty teeny. So we got lots of teeny babies on our team now.
Yeah.
But so she's pretty small and lean, but she's got blue skin, elf-like ears, really light palish blue hair. But as you can see, kind of, she's got like these crystal formations kind of growing out of her temple, just kind of in the midst of her hair. And on her skin, she's got a bunch of these like constellation-looking like white tattoos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and just some simple garb, and a pretty cool stick with some rocks on top of
Gandalf's
it.
staff. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to find out more about her next time, I suppose.
About
Yeah, and her name is Pluto.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art's really great.
Thank you.
Like
She's
falls to
adorable.
his knees and looks to the sky and says,
I,
"No."
in case any of you, I don't think any of you, but maybe one of you noticed. But like last time, the session was a little weird. It was because I basically came up with this entire scenario about 30 minutes before we started last time.
Oh,
Honestly,
and
I
I'm
didn't even.
so
I couldn't
sorry,
even
and
I think
so
it was fine.
happy, and thank you so
Yeah, but
much for
I-
helping me with this, Carson.
I really enjoyed how it turned out. And you know, next session maybe you'll actually be able to get something from the grandfather tree.
Maybe I'll have a proper character voice for her.
I'll never trust a tree again.
Well, you weren't talking to a tree.
I know. Now I'll never trust the tree
Yeah,
that talks to me.
I think one of you actually made an insight check at a time and rolled like a 5, and I was like,
I think it was Allie.
"See, normal." Yeah, I think it was too.
Allie's always like, are they lying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I asked this thing if it was a fucking god and everything.
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, if you when you
Maybe.
asked if it was a god, it stayed silent. Every question it asked, it was extremely vague about. It's like, oh, I don't
That's
have
it.
a connection to
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
I was specifically like, all these gods and their half-assed answers.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Man.
I have that does drive an interesting point. I have to think, right? Because if Allie asked that, right, are you a god, and somebody believes they are a god and go, yes,
It's not a lie.
yeah, because they think they're a god, it's like, oh, I guess he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Depends
guess
on the beholder, I guess.
especially if it's like a, yeah. And
Yeah.
it didn't say it wasn't a god. It just
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
True. That is very
Which,
true.
I mean, even led me to assume, like, maybe it is a god. I don't know. Which was just my assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been drawing her a bunch.
Oh, look at her.
To summarize,
5'4", real cute.
asking in the chat, she didn't die, but she was turned to stone, and then the entire place they were in teleported away. So
Not dead,
she
but
isn't
also
dead.
no
but,
limbs
uh,
are torn off.
Most definitely out of commission for the time being.
Just mostly dead.
Yeah, because my idea was she got her arm ripped off, and that would be her thing. But I like your vision a lot more.
Yeah, I sort of she gave me like a very like sort of general specifications on what she wanted, and then I just kind of went off. So like the last like week and a half planning for this. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
did an
proud of that.
amazing job, and I'm so excited for my backstory. You helped out a lot with, because I'm terrible at writing backstories, but I basically gave you like 3 or 4 things, and then you're just like, "I'll take it," and I'm like, "What you gave me is amazing."
You gave me like 4 specifications, and I came back to you with like 7 paragraphs.
My one thing, all I wrote in all caps was "moon cult," and that's it.
and I delivered on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this character.
But yeah, I don't have an accent for her, and my boyfriend wanted me to do New Jersey, and I don't know if I can deliver on that with a straight face.
Oh man.
That would be.
Hello, my name's Pluto. How's it going? I can't do it.
Just watch a lot of Sopranos. Just watch a lot of Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking to me? You looking at me?
We'll see.
Oh, Jess,
Hey, I
I love
need the
this
harp.
new drawing you sent.
I want some of the gabagool.
Give me a
Yeah.
fucking harp, yeah?
Yeah, let me get a cup of coffee and some of that app.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys have no idea how perfectly everything went. You know, as a DM, it's like you always have to be worried about how every single thing had go wrong, and you guys like perfectly did everything that I wanted, and I was just like, oh.
Honestly,
I was
like
Pulled all those
Running
strings,
out of time.
baby.
getting
So we were
snatched
what?
by a beholder turd could have gone out a worse way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Disintegration being. There's a couple. I was thinking like.
Yeah, I was hoping, like, I swear to God, if she gets disintegrated for Elijah, I will die.
I was very interested to see how Turd would react when she entered a room full of statues and one of them was her other character.
Yeah. No, I think I just messaged you. I'm like, yeah.
No.
I
I
was
check out those other people so bad.
Because I was afraid one of you guys were gonna look at the character sheets and be like, "Who's this person?" And I'm like, "No, don't say
She's
anything, please don't."
Oh, she's
Yeah,
not
we don't see her.
there.
We don't see her. We don't see her.
Yeah.
Only
Oh,
me
it's not
and
public.
you can see
It's
it.
not
I
public.
saw her and I was like, "Oh no."
The token, I could tell someone here had.
Yeah,
ruined,
no.
though.
As soon as
Yeah.
I saw her, I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
time.
Like, not in a bad way. I was just like,
yeah.
oh, she's
Wow.
important, right? I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I
someone
sort
we're
of-
gonna see later.
That's what I was hoping for. I was like, I hope
possible
that
NPC.
you notice that this person is important, but probably won't be able to put together that it's a character. I knew that Elijah would probably put it together and Bellman
Yeah.
probably put it together because they
Yeah.
sort of knew that this was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Scoom
I-
had dropped hints that something was happening, so I knew.
Yeah.
I saw the token. I was like, that's Juice's art.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like after our conversation in the Discord, it felt pretty firm that you were
Yeah.
gonna try to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that surprised,
yeah.
honestly. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
felt
just-
like you wanted something new. So
I was
Yeah.
just hoping the way it would happen would be entertaining and surprising enough. So, and
Yeah.
you did not fail to deliver. I'm so
That-
happy because
that was-
I didn't know. I just knew I was technically not gonna die, but that's it. That's all I knew.
Luckily, I had like a lot of it I came with, but like on the spot. But a lot of those things were things that I already sort of had planned that I just sort of pieced together into what worked for the situation. So I really,
Cool.
but
Carson's an amazing DM.
I totally
Mhm.
forgot that the main eye cancels out any magic he's
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured
It's
that
anti-magic
out.
art.
I forgot that the first run because otherwise.
Yeah.
Both of Reg's smites wouldn't have worked, but then that's why I just said like, oh, actually, it's looking to the right, you know, to be like,
Yeah.
that's why,
Oh, okay.
to make sure you guys understood why it was happening and it wasn't just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
Um,
okay.
yeah, it was really good.
That didn't click until you made him look down for me, and I was like, oh shit, he's looking at them, so
Yeah.
they can't really do anything.
Once Harmony and Reg's stuff didn't work, I figured it out. I was like, no
Yeah.
thanks.
Also, I'm thinking about we should have been pretty close. I think should have had roughly like 50ish HP left.
I believe it had
Was that a baby beholder?
it had 69 health left.
Nice.
That's not even a bit. It really did.
Yeah. But
Also,
I-
you guys have no idea how lucky you got on the
Oh.
oh yeah,
raid.
no.
Because
Only
not only
imagine.
did you roll super well, but like the ones it was the ones that come from the wall are like random, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept
It
aiming
comes
the
to
ghost.
heck you up.
It kept landing on like the like sleep ray and like the paralysis ray and stuff like that. It never landed on like disintegration or just death ray. One of them is called.
Car-
No.
Carson,
Oh.
Carson, I'm gonna let you know in on something. that's just how beholders work. The second you're like, maybe I'll hit something dangerous, the beholder's like, nah, boy, you get like sleep. And you're just like, all
But
right.
that is what I was hoping for, to be honest, because I didn't want to actually just kill any of you while I was trying to make this turret situation.
He's like, I only wanted to kill Turret, not
How
everyone
much does
else.
disintegration rate
Everybody
hit
except
for?
Turret dies.
Disintegration. I don't know. I know it's pretty chunky. If it does zero you out, you do disintegrate. There's no
I know.
reviving.
I know. If you hit 0, you die.
Disintegration ray, blah blah blah. Deals. You take you make a save, or you take 10d8 damage.
I would die. I would 100% have died.
You take
10d8
10d8, and if it reduces you to 0, you just turn to dust.
Yeah.
Similarly, if the death ray does 10d10 damage, and if that reduces you to 0, you just die.
I have 49
So that
HP.
one's better. That one's better than disintegration, kind of.
Yeah.
In a sense, that is better than disintegration because at least there's a body left.
Yeah.
You're
if
not
you have the
dust.
revive spell, you might be okay. Right?
I'm going from 120 HP down to 67. You guys need to not let me be in the front lines because I'm not going to be used to it.
All right.
You have more HP than I do.
Yeah, you have more HP than me.
It's gonna be yeah. Well,
It's me and
luckily-
Bell with health,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Laura
Okay.
and
I
Bell.
mean, we have 2.5 tanks because the goat's got like almost 80.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do love the goat.
Also, Also, I love that the goat kept making saves, and I was like, the goat's proficient in all saves. So.
Yeah, I also really like how it landed. The number landed on the goat 2 times out of the 7 of you.
Yeah.
I didn't even put the goat on the thing at first because I forgot, and then the other 2 times it landed on
Everyone forgets the goat until it's too late.
Oh no, I would never forget the goat.
I suck at every deck save besides. I mean, every save besides dex.
I really enjoyed that. I really loved when you guys you realized what was happening with the statue of the bear, and I just had the music on to change on standby like the second you figured it out.
Carson, I sat waiting. I was like, how many statues do I have to see before I'm like, Bell would try to figure it out? I was like, because you did that. You was like, statue of a thing, and I was like, all right, I got like 3 things in mind, and I don't want to see any of them here.
Yep.
It's like, I'm really kind of afraid, and it's like, which one is it gonna be? And you said some more info, and I was like, oh great, yeah, cool.
Oh, it's the worst one. Good.
Yeah. At first I was like, oh, we're gonna run into like into like a
Cockatrice.
cockatrice or something, and I was like, well, this will suck, but it won't be the worst thing. Oh no, never mind. It's gonna be worse.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
that was
I'm
exciting.
certainly excited for next time too.
Mhm.
I really love Pluto.
I'm so excited. We used an experimental build, and I can't wait.
Ooh.
I'm like so excited. I can't,
Wow, Carson playing
Sorry.
favorites feels
Look,
feels
if
a
any
little
of you
bit bad.
if any of you want to play an Unearthed Arcana thing, as long as you run it by me, I'm fine with it. In fact, I'm pretty sure Hammy is.
I am.
running
100%. I've been
Unearthed
running an Unearthed Arcana Ranger variant this entire time.
Yeah.
It's the only reason
Oh,
the
yeah,
goat. It's
regular
the reason the
Rangers
goat's
suck.
is a character and not.
Yeah.
Because if you run the basic Beastmaster, this is how you play. I give up my turn. The goat does something.
You
All right,
it's
cool.
pretty lame, to be
commanded
honest.
to do something.
Mm.
Yeah, that's your turn. Your turn is command the goat to make 1
And
attack.
if you drop, all I can do is protect you.
Basically, as long as it's not like super overpowered or I think you're gonna abuse it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's my general rule.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't wait.
That's why I have not been like, yo, can I take psionics?
That's my one thing with feats is like I allow anybody to get any feat they want, but if they want to get the lucky feat, they have to justify why they want it.
Yeah.
Because
that's
I think
good,
it's
'cause I
fine to
almost
get the
did that.
lucky feat,
It's broken.
but yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
powerful that like you have to be like luck has to be a key component of your character. It can't just be something you get because it's good.
Again, yeah.
I'm Harrison Ford.
It's always horrifying to be like, hi, I'm the halfling divination wizard with the lucky feat. And it's like, cool, so you roll 20s. Got it. Just it's easy.
Yep.
Yeah, this min-max machine.
It's like,
Yeah, or a rogue with expertise and reliable talent and lucky is just
Oh boy.
terrifying.
Or
I think I had,
the rogue bard combo, because rogues that then get jack of all
true.
trades. You're just like, oh my,
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank
I
you,
will
Carson.
see you all next week, hopefully.
yeah.
I gotta get to sleep right now.
Good
Get
night.
some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night,
guys.
Mary.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good night. Thanks for the game, Carson.
Bye.
Boy, oh boy, what a day. Thank you to Carson for the really good session. F in the chat for Turin. She was a good girl. And my Scoom. I'm looking forward to seeing Jusha's new character. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go blow my nose several dozen times because allergies. And